Smash History Podcast. This is episode 7 on NSR, the National Smash Radio. I am your host, Edwin Budding, and this is my partner, Pikachu942. Now, Pikachu, tell the people what you have to say. Any moment now.
Wait, what?
Alright.
I didn't hear you.
No, okay. That's okay. So we got a pretty good episode this week for you. We're going to do a quick DreamHack Austin recap of the singles bracket. We're going to talk about Chu Dat's legacy, and we're going to mention sort of what we've been thinking about for our all-time lists, respectively, and what needs to be taken into consideration when making one. The next thing we're going to do is preview Royal Flush doubles, and we're going to preview Royal Flush singles. Will Edwin make it out of pools? Will Edwin place top 16? Will Edwin play toss to 8?
Will my seating be accurate?
Will... That's a secret, dude. You can't... Dude, Dingus is gonna get so mad about it.
You definitely blurted out that you seeded Smash Rivalries on here. You have no right to talk.
Yeah, but that was my seeding. I wasn't part of any group that wanted me to keep quiet. That was all me, dog.
That was 100% you.
It was. All right.
It was.
So, before we talk about the most obvious thing about Smash, about DreamHack Austin, why don't we start by talking about someone who I think we brought up last time, but let's bring him up again with Wizzy.
What about Wizzy?
Well, I want to know, what do you think are his easiest and hardest matchups in an ideal bracket, or in a bracket for him at Majors? Because at this point, outside of Armada and probably Plup and Mango, I think he can beat anyone he runs into.
I agree. I think... Oh, well, West Balls too.
West Balls, I think there's like a 5% chance that he can do it, but it's still pretty... But
it's
Mango,
really hard. It's really bad.
But with Mango, Armada, and Plup, I pretty much know that Wizzy is not going to beat them. But I think he can do it against anyone else.
You have to believe. You have to believe in him versus Armada.
I mean, let's take a look at his bracket from top 40 or top 24, I think.
Dude, Armada just lost to Lordy. It's over.
So he 3-2s SFAT, winning his second straight set in a row.
I was so happy with that.
He loses 3-1 to Hungry Box. He then barely gets by the neck of his teeth against Gatsu.
The neck of his teeth.
Or he gets by the skin of his teeth, excuse me, against Gatsu in a set that honestly Gatsu pretty much had. He 3-0s Laudandus, and then he loses 3-0 to Mango. So at first glance, his fifth place doesn't look that impressive, and it just looks like a merely good Wizrobe tournament. But it just kind of confirms that he is surprisingly consistent against players ranked beneath him. And I know it's not always to think of him like that because of his loss to RK at Don't Park on the Grass. But I think a 3 tournament rule is a pretty good rule when it comes to looking at whether someone's improvement is long term or whether they're just hitting a hot streak. And it's been like 5 or 6
It's been more than 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like 5 or 6 tournaments in a row. So he got second at the Smash Conference at a little bit before or around Genesis time, I think.
It was before Genesis. It was before Genesis, and he beat both 3-0. HBox did have a broken finger, but still, he 3-0'd HBox and SFAT. He bodied SFAT. That was amazing.
So after doing well there, he took his... You said it was before Genesis or after?
It was before. Then at Genesis, he got 13th.
But he, I think for 13th, he lost to Mango, and then he lost to some West Ball.
Yes!
Oh no, he lost to Chu. How could I forget that?
Don't forget anything about Chu on this podcast ever again.
But at the next notable major after that, if I'm not mistaken, at Recursion or Function,
Function.
Yeah, Function.
No, it was Recursion.
Yeah, he bodied Drug Fox twice.
Okay, to be fair, Dropbox did go up 2-0 in the first set, and then Wizzy just like won 6
Right,
straight
right.
games.
Sorry, I was thinking of the second set in which Wizzy mercilessly 3-0'd him.
Yeah.
And then after that was Rivalries, where he again got second place, resetting the bracket on HBox and also 3-0ing Mewtwo King.
And beating Chu Dat in the run back.
And then after that, he does well at CEO Dreamland, is it?
No, he dropped out of Dreamland.
Oh, no, he dropped out of Frame Perfect and Dreamland, right?
Because he's a buster. And he's dropping out of Royal
he's dropping
Flush,
out
too.
of Royal Flush. So, a question I want to ask you is he still number 7 because of how impressive his wins are and how impressive his consistency is? Or is it kind of time to drop him down from that? Because
I actually said on the chat that if everyone else stays consistent throughout Royal Flush, then the Yayas will overtake the inactivity.
But don't you think those wins on HBox really mean a lot?
They do, but you can't just keep, like... That's the 3rd major this year. That's the 3rd one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if at every single one he goes to, he keeps losing only to gods and Chu.
Yayas. But
and
it's
Chu
so
he's
hard.
Positive on, so even that.
He's not positive. It's 1-1.
Didn't he beat him another time after that?
No, he beat him it was Genesis and Rivalries, 1-1.
Okay.
Don't get your Chu facts wrong. Chu's good, man. But yeah, it's really hard for me to say. I think Wizzy is number 7 right now. A lot of people have him at 9, which always confuses me. But I think he's 7 right now. But I honestly think after Royal Flush, I'm going to be saying Chu's number 7.
Well, it depends on how Chu does, but I mean, entering Royal Flush, is Wizzy your tentative 7, or do you have him lower?
He's my very tentative 7. Like, he's, like, barely 7. Like, I want to put you above him so bad, for many reasons.
So, I think we've talked about what his hardest matchups are and easiest among the top-level players. Who do you think has, other than Westballs, who do you think has a good chance to upset Wizard? Or what kind of matchups do you see that could give him problems? Like, if Wizard runs into Squid in bracket, do you think Squid has a chance? Because
Squid went to game 5 against Shadow, man. I don't know.
Squid also lost to Maybe, right?
He did lose to Maybe, because Maybe's a legend.
But
that was awesome.
But Squid is pretty experienced against Falcon, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's good against Falcon.
Same with Trillium.
I don't think Trillium could beat Wizzy.
Do you think Ryan Ford could do it?
Oh, Ryan Ford could definitely beat Wizzy. I can see that.
Well, then
Ryan Ford just double eliminated None.
Yeah, but doesn't he historically lose to him?
I think it's like 2-2 this year.
I mean, like more long term, because None also went to Nicaragua for a really big part of the year.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even think they play that often, actually.
Okay, I'm just trying to think, like, because Wizzy's been so consistent. I'm wondering how long that's. Because obviously we think it's signs of long-term improvement, but if it isn't, who do you think are the people that can beat him?
I think Crush could beat him.
Okay, I've been telling you this. Crush has said it on stream so many times.
Don't buy into the Crush propaganda.
Crush is good against Falcon, but he's not like I know he beat S2J, but he's not.
Yeah, you just said Crush is good against Falcon. It's over. It's over. You admitted it.
I said he's good against Falcon. I don't think he's anywhere near as much of an expert in that matchup as he is in something like Ices or Marth. Crush has literally said this himself. I don't see how you're disagreeing with me.
Because I don't believe anything Crush says.
That's fair.
Okay, I think Cyrox could beat Wizzy, but that's just me.
I don't think that's just you. Cyrox is really good against Falcon. He has the results and type of style.
He's positive on Gatsu, S2J, and even with None. So.
Oh, I thought of a tricky one. Do you think Swedish is still favored against Wizzy? Because Wizzy's kind of been slaying Sheiks left and right.
No, Wizzy would beat Swedish, I think. Wizzy looks so good in that matchup.
Yeah,
he makes it look like Falcon wins. He makes Laudandus right.
He made Laudandus' Sheik look like Falcon, and Wizzy made his Falcon look like Sheik.
Dude, poor Laudandus. Actually, not poor Laudandus. He has crappy taste.
Do you think? What do you think of Wizrobe versus, say, S2J? Because as much as Wizrobe has a reputation for being the Dark Prince of the Falcon Ditto, I'm pretty sure S2J actually plays him really close or straight up beats him.
I think Nun's probably the best at the Ditto.
I think Wizzy style would counter Nun in the Ditto, but S2J
I
would.
think Wizzy would beat Nun in the Ditto, but I think Nun's better at the Ditto overall, and I also think S2J would beat Wizzy. Potentially. I think it could go either way.
I think it's like a rock paper scissors where Nun beats S2J, but S2J beats Wizzy and Wizzy beats Nun.
Also, whenever I see Wizzy play Gatsu, I'm never surprised if Gatsu wins, because I've always been a big believer in Gatsu in the Falcon Ditto. I've always thought he's been really good at the
He's
Ditto.
really good at it because he has so much practice in it. I wouldn't hold it that much against Wizzy if he ever lost it to Gatsu because they train together so much, you know.
Yeah, Gatsu's good at the Ditto until he plays a crazy Falcon like Nun or Lord. Then he gets destroyed.
What do you think of Wizzy against Lucky if they play again?
I think Wizzy would win.
Who's the last non SJ Falcon to beat Lucky in bracket? Wizzy?
Nun?
I don't think Nun's beaten
Did
Lucky.
Nun beat him?
I don't think Nun's beaten Lucky in bracket.
I don't think they've played. Yeah, it's probably been Wizzy. Remember when Wizzy beat him like 3 times in a row?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if we have to pick Wizzy's nightmare bracket where he loses early, other than West Balls, I can't think of anyone between the 10 and 25 range that I would favor against Wizzy.
Nah, I wouldn't favor anybody either.
Maybe it's only West Balls for sure, and then maybe S2J. I would take Wizzy over Ice right now. I would take Wizzy even over Shroomed.
Yeah, I would take Wizzy over Shroomed.
Isn't that crazy? Shroomed is thought of as like the Falcon Destroyer as Sheik.
I disagree. I've never thought Shroom's Sheik was that good versus Falcon. I thought it was just like it did what it needed to do. And now Shroom's doing worse, so now Shroom's like arguably not even top 20.
That's so weird to think about because
you've been consistent for like 5 years.
Yeah, he's been good for so long and maintaining that level of play. It's crazy to think that Shroom has fallen off a good amount.
Can you believe after the stats that I found out that Shroom has never made top 4 at a major?
Oh, I didn't get to take a look at the document because I was going to do it once you called me, but we can do it later in the podcast.
Yeah. I have 2 interesting fun facts about that. 1, Shroom has never made top 4 at a major, and 2, Leffen has never gotten 2nd at a major.
That's crazy to think of. Wait, what about... Oh, I guess Beast doesn't really qualify, does it?
Because it's just Armada and Leffen.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's never gotten 2nd at like a real major. He's either gotten 1st or 3rd or worse. That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. I
love the stats.
Do you want to talk about Duck's disappointing 17th at this event and what he needs to do to break the Falcon barrier?
I don't even think it was that disappointing. He took Mango to Game 5.
Yeah, but then he lost to Gatsu for 17th.
I expected him to lose to Gatsu. I'm not disappointed.
If you're arguably if you're fringe top 10 in the world, you can't have one entire matchup, and two players in your region and your bracket.
Yeah, Duck's pretty solidly number 12 right now.
And I overlooked it at first as a big Duck advocate because of his win against Leffen and how much promise he I don't even want to say seemed to have, because he still has that promise against any of the top 10 level players, but it's just really and I'm sure nobody like me doesn't have to tell him this, but it just gets really disappointing seeing Duck lose to a top player, understandably, but then run into KJH, Dreffen, Gatsu, Wizrobe, S2J, or any player like that. Like
any Falcon.
Yeah, any of those 5 players or so, or none, and be guaranteed.
Or Smuckers. Smuckers would beat him.
I think if Smuckers beats Duck, that would be really bad. It wouldn't be. It's not to say that Smuckers isn't good or that he shouldn't be expected to do it, but I think Duck losing to Smuckers would be a really big wake-up call for him. Because at least Gatsu had done it. Like, I don't think Smuckers and Duck have
Smuckers
ever...
is about... No, they haven't played, but Smuckers is about as good as Gatsu right now, so...
Yeah, but it would be another name added to the list of people that Duck doesn't want to see in bracket.
I mean, I think he already doesn't want to see him in bracket, if he's paying attention.
He doesn't want to see any Falcon in bracket, dude. That's my point.
Dude, he almost lost to Money Mike, and Money Mike hates the Samus matchup.
It's just like, I know he tried the Marth thing last year, and he's after Smash Summit 3, he said he really felt a lot more confident in the matchup. But it's just not a good look when you're dropping a game to a Falcon who's top 100, and you've lost. I don't think Duck has taken a single set in the last 2 years off Wizzy, S2J, Nun, and Gatsu, has he?
No, I don't. I think the last time he beat Nun was like 2015. I think that's the last time he beat a good Falcon, when he beat Nun, when Nun was still only like top 50.
It's just crazy that Duck is such an incredibly smart player that he could 3-stock H-Box on a counter pick. He could defeat Shroomed after going down 2-0 in a matchup that Shroom said he would never ever lose. He can 4-stock Mutaking Sheik on Fountain.
He can 4-stock SFAT.
He can 4-stock SFAT. It's just he is such a strong, like, talented player, and I always want, and I really think that between him and Drugged Fox, I'm much more confident in Duck against any of the top 6 than I am Drugged Fox. But it's just so disappointing that Duck has this as a problem, and also losing to Dizkid Boogie. I thought Duck had figured out the Ices matchup pretty. Dude,
Diz is just a legend.
Number two in NYC now.
Dude, rightfully deserved. Rightfully deserved. Well, you could argue Moon above, but it's close.
I think putting Diz above is good right now because he attends more locally.
Which is weird because Diz like doesn't even live here.
Is there anything else you want to say about Duck? Like, what do you think? Do you think he should pick another character, or is this something he kind of has to just deal with?
I think he needs to figure it out with Samus if he ever wants to like really get over it.
What about the Dreffen and KGH problem? Are those?
Oh, he's. I think KGH is forever going to be a thorn in his side. It just seems like one of those things.
I mean,
Dreffen, I don't know about, but I don't know. He's good at the Sheik. Duck's the best Samus versus Sheik. How is Dreffen 3-0ing him?
Because Dreffen is the... No, he's not the best Sheik against Samus, but Dreffen is really good at the matchup.
I mean, he might be. He's 3-0ing the best Samus against Sheik multiple times, and 3-0'd Hugs.
With KJH, I think that's a problem for Duck, but I don't think it's an auto loss like Falcon is. Whereas I feel like the last 2 or 3 sets I've seen of Dreffen Duck have just gradually gotten worse and worse. The first one I think was like a 5-game set, but the last 2 times they played, if I'm not mistaken, were 3-0s.
For KJH? Or no, Dreffen?
No, Dreffen.
Oh yeah, it was 3-2, and then the last 2 were 3-0s. The last one in particular was very dominant.
Yeah, so that's an awful sign heading forward.
But it's a good sign for Dreffen.
Yeah. I remember hearing about the Armada Sweet tournament. And as a Duck fan, I was just telling myself, please don't let Duck run into Dreffen and bracket. Don't. I remember. I can't speak right now. Don't let Duck run into Dreffen.
Yeah, and then Dreffen lost to Heartstrings.
Heartstrings, the god, dude. He's a big fan of Smash history. Did you know that? You there?
Dude, let's go. But you're not allowed to beat Dreffen ever again. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you heard me. What else?
He's not allowed to beat Dreffen ever again.
Oh, okay. No, here's a good question to ask from the tourney. What do we make of Nun?
He's good.
I
have him in the 16. I have him in the 16 to 17 range.
Yeah, but he just like okay. So beating Mewtwo is really impressive, but how's he gonna beat Mewtwo and then lose to Laudandus in losers?
I don't understand that. Like, You beat Mewtwo King. You take a game off of Plup, who's better at the matchup than Mewtwo King, and you lose to Laudandus, who doesn't even like the matchup.
Okay, so and this brings me to my next point. So Nun is really good versus Mewtwo King, but look through the 10 to 20 range of players. So Drug Fox, he's really good against Drug, or 11 to 20. He's really good against Drug Fox. I'll give him that.
Really good versus Duck.
Really good versus Duck. Now keep going.
Swedish, I don't know.
Swedish probably not. I would favor Swedish strongly.
Wes would beat him, but actually he's 1-1 with Wes this year.
He's 1-1 with Wes, but I would still trust Wes heading forward.
He beats S2J.
Yeah, he beats S2J, so that's three good matchups out of the 5. Now keep going.
He beats PPU.
Wait, hold on. This wasn't going the way I thought it would.
Yeah, Nun's better than you thought he was.
Oh my god. Why am I so reluctant to put Nun as high as 16? Is it because he just randomly loses to people much worse than him?
I guess. But Nun's still a legend, man.
Like Aries, Ryan 4. Hold on, let me... Cause I saw something someone posted about Nun's wins kind of being overhyped. And
well, they're idiots, and they don't know what they're talking about.
I have to double check on it, but it was pretty convincing.
Was it Plover? I bet it was Plover.
No, it wasn't Plover, but being skeptical of Nun is definitely a Plover opinion.
Actually, he's really high on Nun. He's been saying Nun was like 16, 17 for a while.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. What am I talking about? Plover is the one telling us not to sleep on Nun. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if Plover is in the chat right now being like, I told you guys Nun was top 20.
You mean Fruit Nukes, not Plover.
Yeah, Fruit Nukes, sorry.
Fruit Nukes.
He'll be telling us really aggressively, dude.
Dude, super aggressively. The aggressive tone, I don't appreciate it.
Dude, it's definitely an aggressive tone for sure.
Definitely.
Wait. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. So Nun lost to Diz and Losers at CEO Dreamland, didn't he?
Yeah, and he lost to Hugs and Winners.
Yeah, so 2 players ranked beneath him. I think Nun is so strangely he's so strangely high variance. Like he's
really good.
Like he has one really good matchup, and I guess he does well against the top 10 to 15. Is it after that which I'm skeptical about? I don't know.
I don't know. See, the thing I think about with Nun Mewtwo King is it's not like Chu Mango, where Chu just beats him every time now. Like Nun Mewtwo King, I still feel like Mewtwo King is favored. I don't know why.
You're feeling the same feeling I had after Chu beat Mango for the 2nd time.
No, but it's like Mewtwo King still beats him. Like the set before this, Mewtwo King destroyed him 3-0.
I think it's a thing of Mewtwo King just playing really lazy around the edge of the stage, because against other Falcons he typically gets away with it, but I think Wizzy and Nun in particular have kind of caught on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Mewtwo King can't afford to play as lazy. His punishes are still really good, but he can't just like crouch in the corner, hang out by ledge, and throw out stray moves and get crouch cancel punished back.
Yeah. So, should we move on to somebody else now?
Well, what else? I'm trying to see if there's anything else you want to talk about before we talk about obviously the most important story of DreamHack Austin.
What?
Well,
what is it?
Before we talk about the most important story of DreamHack Austin, anything you want to say about the heartbreak of Westballs versus Mewtwo King and Losers?
That was a heartbreak to you?
That was so sad, dude.
Dude, I laughed. I was so happy.
I wasn't even surprised, but I was so upset.
Dude, I knew Wes wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, the moment it went to last stock, I thought I already knew Mewtwo King was gonna win because I had the set spoiled. But when I saw it go to last stock, I just thought, oh no, Wes, why? No.
Dude, when Plover was live commentating about it in the chat, I was like, dude, what are you even getting hyped about? Mewtwo King's totally gonna win. But then he was like, Wes is up 3 stocks to 2. Wes is up 2 stocks to 1. Wes, don't choke. He choked. No.
Okay. Here's something good because this happened earlier in the week as well. What do you think of Plup Fox against Hungry Box for the foreseeable future?
I don't think it's gonna happen. I literally think Plup just went Fox to try it out.
Because I asked him, or someone else did. I actually forget who asked him, but he just said he wanted to try. He wanted to start going Fox against HBox because Mutaking was telling him that he should play more of his secondaries, and he just doesn't like. He just wants to play Fox because it's the best character in the matchup.
Of course, Mutaking tells him to play secondaries. Of course, Mutaking tells him that. Why is Mutaking's Peach got destroyed, so he's transferring his secondary powers to Plup?
Hey man. Yeah, but Mutaking's Peach got initially beat by another secondary before having the other person's main just completely make that secondary useless. Okay.
That set had to retire his Peach.
Okay,
honestly.
let's... Alright, and with that, we will now do the greatest transition ever into talking about Chu Dat. I'll let you do the talking from here.
Okay. Yes! Sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, Chu's a legend. He definitely got lucky, though, that Armada didn't come.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to mention the first thing that Chu should do is thank Armada for not playing.
I think he still would have gotten 5th or 4th, but he wouldn't have gotten 2nd.
But the thing is, people shouldn't get hung up on the fact that Chu got 2nd. The most impressive thing is that he beat Mango again, and he beat Mutaking very convincingly with a strategy that quite frankly I don't see how Mutaking deals with successfully in the short term.
Once I saw Chu do it, I was like, I just had this feeling that Chu's favored now.
It's just like Mutaking has no way around it without hard guessing what he's gonna go. And I would trust his secondaries against Chu's Jigglypuff, or his mains against all of his mains against Chu's Jigglypuff, but I don't trust them against Chu's Ice Climbers, except his Peach, and his Peach got retired super hard.
Dude, if he goes Peach again, if he goes Peach again, I'll be very disappointed, because that set was basically the gods telling him, stop. It's over.
I think, if he goes Marth, Fox, or Sheik against Ices, I still think Mutaking has a better chance than people say he does. But I think
I don't think he can beat you with Sheik. I don't think he can beat you with Sheik.
I mean, he's taken games off him in tournament with Sheik before, but that was a while ago.
That was a while ago. I don't think you can beat Chu with Sheik in a set. I actually don't think it's possible anymore.
I think if any Sheik could do it, it's either Mutaking or Laudandus.
Laudandus almost lost to Bananas. His peak is over. His prime is done.
wasn't playing that good in the matchup, but he still is really strong in it.
Yeah, I know. Laudandus totally should have lost to Bananas, by the way. I don't know how he came back.
Yeah, that recovery was so stupid by the left ledge.
I actually thought he was totally dead. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was gonna get out of my seat and be like, "Oh my God, Bananas beat Laudandus," and then Laudandus made it back on stage, and I knew it was over.
Yeah, but whatever. Back to Chu Dat.
Yeah, the thing with Mutaking against Chu Dat is that he knows the Chu Jigglypuff is there, and even if the Chu Jigglypuff fails, Chu's Ice Climbers can go toe to toe with any of Mutaking's characters.
Chu's Ice Climbers can just 4-stock him again.
Yeah, it's more of like a complete rhythm breaker, and I don't see how Mutaking prepares for it unless he's willing to dedicate himself to Fox Ices, and Fox Puff.
You know what's crazy? Is that at the last 3 tournaments, Chu has 4-stocked a god.
Yeah, between Mutaking and Mango.
That's crazy! When did Chu get so good again?
Do you think that,
This is his first 2nd place at a tournament in, 10 years? 10 years.
It's a while, man. You know what happened 10 years ago?
Mango wasn't good 10 years ago.
Yeah, he was. He got 3rd at EVO.
Exactly 10 years ago.
Oh. Mango was like... He was top 10 in SoCal.
He was okay. He was okay. But like, 10 years ago, Armada was like, okay. 10 years ago, Hungrybox wasn't even a thing.
I think he was still playing Dr. Mario or Ness around that time.
10 years ago, PP wasn't a thing. Well, PP isn't a thing now, but...
Yeah. No, PP was playing like Marth and Mario with his brothers.
10 years
His
ago,
brother.
10 years ago, Leffen was in like elementary school.
No, he wasn't, because I was in middle school.
Oh, he was in middle. Leffen was in
Yeah.
middle school, but barely. He was like 11.
Dude, 10 years ago you were like you were in elementary school.
10 years ago, Wizzy was in elementary school.
Okay, fair.
Cyrox was in elementary school.
The fact that Chu can keep this up for so long is kind of crazy. It makes me reevaluate my having him at number 9 of all time. And now I will look at what you have put in.
Dude, he had so many third places. Look at it.
So for reference, Pikachu and I, for people that aren't familiar with our work, we do a lot of data collecting for across Melee history of tournament results, and we come up with our own sort of rankings each year.
Dude, I honestly think Chu might be number 8 all time. I'm really debating him and Leffen right now.
So something to consider about Chu for people that don't know him, he currently has the most second places at title tournaments, which we qualified as tournaments featuring 3 or more top 5 players attending. He has 3 second place titles. He has 13 third place titles, just behind Mewtwo at 19.
No, he has 3 fourth place titles.
And he has 3 fourth place.
He has 3 fourth place titles, 13 third place titles, and I think he has 8 second place titles.
Out of total top 4 appearances at any title tournament or basically any significant major, Chu Dat has the most out of any non-god with 25.
That is, yeah, he has more than Ken, he has more than PP, he has more than PC, he has more than Leffen.
He has more than Azen. Wow.
Azen did not have a lot, actually.
Yeah, because he sandbagged a lot.
Yeah, Azen and Isaiah, man.
So when you come, so let's start with sort of something that you and I have disagreed about. In fact, I actually had Chu Dat 10 on my all-time list. I put PC Chris above him because PC Chris had more titles. But let's put it this way.
I think at this point, you gotta put you above PC. At this point.
Do you think PC Chris's 2 titles or 3 titles over him? Wait, hold on. Let me double check.
PC has 4 titles. Chu has 1.
Yeah. So PC Chris has 3 more first places, but Chu Dat has 2 more second places. He has 7 more third places.
Dude, Chu has so many third places.
He has as many fourth places, but in total, Chu Dat has 6 more top 4 appearances at a super major. So what is more important,
Yeah.
those six more appearances in top 4?
You see,
or the 3 titles?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so I think the 3 titles is good, but Chu has so much more like high placing throughout a longer period of time. Like, it's just so impressive to me. Like, he was around before PC Chris was good, and he's still around like 10 years after PC Chris was good.
I think PC had a higher peak because PC actually had a claim to be best player in the world, whereas Chu Dat always hovered around 2 to 5 or 2 to 6.
But like, does the higher peak really matter when Chu just has so much more going for him?
I mean, honestly, at this point, I would say because Chu is continuously playing and continuously beating the gods of today's era, I find it very difficult to value those 3 more titles, even if they were better than what Chu had. Because don't forget, Chu Dat's prime came in an era where he had to play the GOAT of his time. PC Chris got to play Ken a little after Ken started getting demotivated with the game.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not Chu Dat's fault that his prime coincided with a top 3 player ever. And yes, you could say that PC Chris ended Ken's reign, but I don't think it's that. I wouldn't say it's that simple.
I agree.
Or I wouldn't say it's as simple as PC Chris just being better than Chu. And even assuming that was true, Chu Dat continuing to place in top 8s and to return to being a top 10 player in today's
Twice.
era. is
2
just
errors. He did in 2012, and he's doing it again.
is just so impressive. So when we take a look at years as top 5 and years as top 1, Chu Dat has 4 years of being top 5 from when it's 2004, 2005, 2006, and 2007. If we include the criteria to be top 10, he has 2012 also,
And 2008.
and 2008, and then if he continues his pace this year, he will have 2017, which will be 7 years of Chu Dat being top 10. For reference, even if PC has a slightly higher peak with more titles, PC was only top 10 for 4 years. So what's more important, those 3 years and 6 more top 4 appearances at titles, or those 3 extra title victories?
It's like 3 years versus 3 titles. It's crazy. It's crazy how perfect that works out.
And I think, given... I always try to view things relatively, so I hesitate to say, oh, Chu's accomplishments are more impressive today than winning a title back then, because you have to keep... Because it's like what I said before, that I wouldn't hold PC Chris beating Ken as PC Chris somehow dethroning Ken, like, as nice as the narrative is. Like, I think Ken was a little past his practicing days at that point and had stopped caring about the game. Not to John for him, but I wouldn't compare Chu Dat's prime with PC's prime in terms of the competition they had to face, at the very top at least. But no, I can't even say that, because PC Chris played in the first tech skill revolution, so...
Dude, I can't give it to PC. I see no legitimate reason, honestly. I think Chu's resume is too ridiculously long.
Okay, I'm agreeing with you now, but I think it's because of recency bias. Like, think of the tournaments PC Chris won. He not only beat Ken at MLG New York opener, he won FC6. He had the original GOAT, or he had the second GOAT losers run before Mango at Pound 3, and he won the last, or one of the, what was at the time the last MLG major event. Or not the last one.
Yeah, that's good. But, like, you can look at that, but then look at... It's just ridiculous to me that anyone could say... Because Chu just has so much more longevity. Like, Chu was not that much worse than PC in 2006, and he was not much worse than PC in 2006 or 2007. He was better in 2008. He was better in 2009. He's better now. Like, he has so much more longevity. He's been playing for like 15 years, and he's still a top 10 player.
No, that's very true, and just once again to clarify, I'm agreeing with you right now, but I'm trying to challenge my own inclination, because I think it's an interesting discussion whether I value PC Chris's peak more, because it's not like he was only slightly better than Chu. Like, Chu never had an argument to be best in the world like PC did.
Well, you never know. You never know what could happen in 2018.
We're also not talking about the more unfavorable part of Chu's legacy, which I think people... It just really sucks that he would go Game & Watch and stuff against Ken at MLG tournaments.
Took a set with Game & Watch once. Just gotta point that out.
I don't think he took a set off the Marth, but he took it to Game 5.
He reset the bracket with Game & Watch once. I think it was Game & Watch and DK.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Ken go Donkey Kong or something stupid?
No, I mean Chu went Donkey Kong and Game & Watch, and he reset the bracket, and then he lost set 2.
I know he took Ken to Game 5 with Game & Watch, but I don't think he beat him.
Either way, it's still impressive.
I mean, I mean, Chu's Game & Watch is crazy, but...
Dude, what if he pulled out that Game & Watch now? Against Armada in the Game & Watch Ditto.
No, Armada would mess him up super bad.
Armada's Game & Watch definitely lost to Lordy.
Yeah, I'm not taking drunk Game & Watch versus Armada serious Game & Watch. Armada serious Game & Watch I would trust against any top 50 player. No, not really.
I think that's a bit crazy.
Yeah, no, that's definitely crazy.
But
I wouldn't actually.
But yeah, so I think Chu's better than PC, and I think it's really arguable between him and Leffen. Honestly,
I don't think it's arguable between him and Leffen has 6. Like with PC, you could maybe argue it because it's only 3 titles and Chu has the more years, but Leffen has 6. This is not.
But Chu has so many more years than Leffen right now.
When has, like, PC Chris had a small stretch where you could have considered him best in the world. Leffen, like.
Leffen had 1 month. Leffen literally had 1 month.
Yeah, but in that 1 month, he won like 3 major tournaments in a row. You can't.
It's not Chu's fault. There weren't 3 majors in 1 month. In his time.
Fair.
So
you also have to keep.
I honestly don't think take those 3 titles in a row into like major consideration because they were all in like the span. They were all like a week after each other. I think of it more as like a hot streak than I do of him winning 3 like majors in a row.
You also have to keep in mind that Leffen also is still playing. As he continues playing and presumably being top 5, he's going to continue that longevity gap as top 5 players at least. Probably not top 10, but the longevity gap for being top 5 is going to close.
You don't know that. Chu's getting good again. I'm scared.
Chu was top 5 for what? 4 years?
He was top 5 in 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007.
So Leffen is barring a miracle, Leffen will finish this year as top 5.
I don't know what to think anymore this year. I don't know. Plup could do it. Wizzy, I'm not gonna predict anything this year. Except, like, Armada's number 1.
Leffen also has what I think is the most impressive tournament victory ever, other than Asin at MLG New York.
No, Asin at MLG New York playoffs is by far the most impressive to me. I will never... That was ridiculous. But Leffen probably second, I agree.
Leffen in the modern era, for sure, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. That Leffen at Gamal was pretty crazy. That he just kind of came out of nowhere after getting, like, 7th.
Like, dude, that obliterates any single run Chu has ever had. Sorry, Chu.
Not obliterates. Yes, Chu has some good runs, man.
Chu's best run, he got 2nd. I don't even think his Pound 2 is really good, but I don't even think Chu's Pound 2 is as impressive as his OC2 run. And his OC2 run, he still lost to Ken.
Yeah, but his OC2 run was so good. He beat everybody.
Dude, Japan got messed up by Chu Dat.
Dude, he beat Captain Jack, he beat Hoshino Kirby, he beat PC Chris, he beat Korean DJ, he beat Mewtwo King, he beat everybody.
PC Chris at that tournament had the worst luck. He lost to KDJ in winners, then had to play Chu for 13th. That sucked.
That definitely happened. Isaiah drowned in pools at that tournament.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He probably just wanted to play 64.
What happened was, and I remember with Chu, he lost in pools to K, and then he lost in bracket to K.
Do we have anyone in the chat, by the way?
Oh, I should check the chat. I didn't.
Oh my God, Pika, you're killing me, man.
I'm not killing you. Man, you're killing me. 5-1 to Leffen. Yeah, that's still a V. Ooh.
Oh my God. What do you think of Chu versus Leffen? Or I think we talked about this last week, but what are you inclined to think about Chu versus Leffen?
I favor Leffen, but Chu can definitely do it.
Like, if they play 10 sets, how many does Leffen win and how many does Chu win?
I go 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3 or 8-2, one of those two. I just think Leffen is too smart a player. I don't think he would fall for Chu's stupidly intelligent 50-50s.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I feel like never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
Except for Mewtwo King, Leffen doesn't really tend to get super tilted against like 50-50, not gimmicky, but very high. I don't want to say gimmicky or cheesy. What's a better way of putting it?
I don't know. Did you like send this out to like Reddit and stuff?
Oh no. Do we not have anyone in chat?
No, I was surprised because I thought at least one person would be here.
No, it's okay. No, I only post the YouTube link.
Oh, okay, that's sick. I don't care. Discussion's good. So yeah, Chu.
What do you think of Chu H-Box?
The set?
Yeah.
Grand Finals was a great set. That was a really good set.
Yeah, a lot of people I don't think we don't have to say anything about the controversy around timing out, right? That kind of
I don't.
Like, you're with me in that people getting mad about it are stupid, right?
Yeah. Listen, Royal Flush is having a 7-minute timer, so.
I also I don't know. I don't even think Chu played I don't even think Chu played it completely right, to be honest.
Dude, Chu historically has just been terrible at timeouts.
Yeah, he's really patient, but I feel like if you just wait when he's losing and he's just waiting.
I've explained this before. Chu's a patient player, but he never goes for the timeout. Ever. He is not a player that plays for the timeout. He just plays patiently.
Like, he just sits like I think the funniest thing I saw of Chu playing was when he was playing against Duck, and he was just jumping up and down, or he was jumping up and down around the missiles and just refusing to go forward.
Oh, you haven't seen SmashCon 2015. That wasn't on stream. You didn't see Chu versus Lot. I was there live. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
What'd he do?
Okay, so Lot, it was game 3. It was Fountain. Lod went to the top platform, and he floated. And Chu stood there and walked in circles.
That sounds so stupid.
And then, with 30 seconds left, Chu went on the offensive and got like a 40% lead. And the crowd went crazy, and then Lod brought it back last second.
Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. Thank Lod he won.
Screw Lod. Screw Peach. I never root for a Peach against an Ice Climbers. I never will.
Do you think Chu's really close sets with H-Box are bound to go his way at one point, or do you think H-Box is just kind of better playing him?
I think Chu can win a set. Chu has historically been really good versus H-Box, so I think eventually he'll take a set. He just needs like a couple more.
Their set at Genesis was so close too.
Chu almost made the Sopo comeback game for it. He just had to down smash, but he didn't down smash. He just stood there and shielded.
I think
he would have won.
If he didn't go Pokemon, I think he could have done it. It was probably I don't want to say inexperience in the matchup, because Chu is clearly very good at it. But
I said the matchup.
But I think maybe he just didn't think his stages through.
Yeah, he said he's never choosing Pokemon again.
Where do you think he'll go next time?
I was thinking about this. I'm thinking Fountain.
I thought Fountain too. That was the first, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Ice Climbers do on that stage anyway.
Because H-Box does not DI that down smash good at all. So Fountain, on the sides, I think it's good.
Oh, that reminds me, something with H-Box. What do you think of
H-Box got to?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say, what do you think of Plup striking to Fountain? Do you think more Foxes are gonna start trying this?
I don't know. Plup's weird.
The thing is that even though I'm inclined to agree with them and say something like, yeah, don't strike to Battlefield because H-Box is really good there, I feel like if you're playing good enough to beat H-Box, or the way they might think of it, or other Foxes, is if they're playing good enough to beat H-Box, it doesn't really matter if it's on Battlefield, FOD, or anywhere else. If they're playing good enough to beat them, the stage isn't going to make a difference.
I agree.
And it's probably just their own comfort. But who knows? Okay, anything else you want to say about DreamHack Austin? I don't think...
We didn't even talk about Chu Mango.
Is there anything that has to be...
You've been trying to avoid it. You've been trying to avoid it.
Is there anything that has to be said? Chu is favored if they play in bracket again.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear you say that. Chu's favored over Mango right now.
I trust...
And Mango should go Falco.
I trust Mango against every single Ice Climber player except for Chu at this point. There's nothing else.
That's insane.
There's nothing else that has to be said. Don't get down throw down aired.
He's learning. He's DIing out of more of them.
Yeah, he's doing a little better.
A little bit. It's a slow process. It's a slow process to learn one of the most basic things in the matchup.
I'm I'm
Dude,
looking
I thought Mango was good against Ice Climbers. When did he forget how to do the matchup?
because he never got grabbed. He just run them over. I think he just
He never got grabbed.
he just took it for granted that he wasn't gonna. We all took it for granted that Mango's just not gonna get grabbed by Ice Climbers. But
Little did you know that Chu is just a better player than Mango.
oh, don't say that. Oh.
I will say that. Chu outplayed him in the neutral every time. And you can't even deny that.
I think Chu has to beat Leffen or HBox before I consider that idea, but I'll give him that he's the favorite against Mango, and I was wrong about him.
Yeah. You were wrong.
It's
I was right.
It's just so stupid though, cuz this narrative completely changes if Mango doesn't blow a 3-stock to 1-stock lead on game 4 on their first set.
Or does it? What if he wins that set, but then Chu just wins the next sets?
I mean, like, yeah, I guess if we're playing the what if game, then yeah, that could happen. I just feel like people are overthinking the result, and it's just more like.
I don't think they're overthinking it. I think people were overthinking it after Summit, but I think at this point it's clear that it's not just Mango like screwing up and stuff. It's like Mango really needs to work on this.
Yeah, and Chu does a good job of certainly just straight up outplaying him.
Yeah.
But I think the majority of it is mental. I really think people who are saying things like, "Oh, Mango's bad against Ices, he doesn't know the matchup." I think he does know the matchup, but Chu plays in a way that highlights that really exploits the few flaws that Mango does have in the matchup, and those are flaws that he never had to work on because almost no Ices were good enough to find them and exploit them.
Yeah, because and the thing about Chu is, I think Chu actually might have one of the best mental games in Smash.
Yeah, he's on. I can't think of the last time I've seen Chu Dat get 4-stocked. It's very.
I can't think of the last time I've seen Chu Dat go on tilt ever. Has he ever gone on tilt?
No, I think it comes with experience. He's just been playing.
Like no, but like even back in like 2005, like he didn't go on tilt.
Dude, he was. How do you think? I'm imagine he must have been pretty tilted playing on Jungle Japes against Bum and MLG Long Island.
Well, we gotta talk to him about that.
Yeah, I'll ask him if that, because that's the only time I can imagine Chu getting actually really upset.
I can't imagine Chu getting upset. I can't picture Chu mad. Like he's just a happy guy.
Even against Armada, he doesn't really get. I don't think Armada's ever 4-stocked him, has he?
How could Armada 4-stock Chu? Chu's a legend.
Oh, I'm trying to think. When was the last time we've seen Chu get 4-stocked?
Has Chu ever been 4-stocked?
I'm sure he has by Ken or Azen at some point.
I feel like Azen's probably 4-stocked him a couple times.
Dude, if Azen played Chu in bracket today, I wouldn't be surprised if Azen.
I wouldn't be surprised if Azen won either.
No, Chu would beat him for sure.
No, he would, but I wouldn't be surprised if Azen actually won.
Yeah, if Azen actually wanted to be like, oh well, this
We've
is.
been like, well, did he platform camp with Falcon again?
Are we surprised that Cyrox beat Shroomed or not really?
I was moderately surprised until I thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Apparently, Shroomed went on tilt and chose Marth.
That's funny.
Like halfway through the set.
Anything else we want to talk about from here? I think we're pretty good.
Oh, Android beat Axe.
Yeah, that's awesome and made me think Android was top 40, and then I remembered who he lost to, and
then he lost to Minji.
And I remembered his slew of top 50 level losses.
And then he lost to Minji.
Yeah, and losing to Minji.
Got destroyed by Minji.
He got so mad. He tried to Falco did him. I didn't even know Android had a Falco.
He doesn't. He got destroyed. He almost got he got 3-stocked. He almost got 3-stocked in game 1. It was really bad. That was right after Minji beat Armada too. Minji is the Swedish Slayer.
Oh my god. Don't let it get to his head. What if he's listening to this podcast?
Yes. He's definitely the one person in chat. Okay. Should we move on to Royal Flush?
Yeah, let's quickly get doubles out of the way.
God damn it. Freaking doubles. Always ruining our plans. I didn't see doubles.
Wait, no. Keep your face on. I'll
I
read.
have to get the bracket. I have to get the. Oh, you'll share the screen.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to show bracket to the stream because this is still mostly in podcast form.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. I'll look at the bracket and just read it to you.
No, I don't trust you because you're not gonna read the pools.
Just look. Okay. Well, we're looking at doubles right now, so I'm looking at top 12.
Okay.
So I'm teaming with Stormcloud for this event, but I think we're gonna go.
I think you guys will make winners finals, but you'll probably lose a close set to Armada Android.
No, Stormcloud and I are going 0-2. This is our first time teaming together.
Did you know Kirby Kaze and KJH took Armada Android to Game 5 of Sweet?
What?
Android Armada, Kirby Kaze, KJH went to Game 5 at Sweet.
Wow.
I figured that out because I didn't watch doubles. I figured it out like a couple days ago.
That's pretty cool. Damn.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
What do we think of Armada Android versus MacD Drugged Fox?
Armada Android got that.
Easy?
Easy.
Yeah, actually, I don't think they'd lose to a team like that, just because I feel like Armada and Android would have such knowledge of Peach and doubles.
Also, I think Left Vice are winning.
You think they're winning the tournament?
I think they're favored over Team UGS.
What's their head-to-head against UGS?
It's even or slight Left Vice, I think. Or sorry, Muffin.
I'm gonna go with Lucky Mango just because this has been a pretty awesome doubles year for Mango.
Oh, wait. Lucky Mango's at this tournament?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. They're winning.
How are they not the number 1 seed?
I don't know. I wasn't here when they seeded doubles. I was upset.
Don't chew into the mic.
Armada Android lost to SFAT and Mango. That was their first time teaming.
Dude, it's their first and their only. I bet you knowing Mango, he probably turned to SFAT after.
Dude, they're gonna be the greatest team of all time. They beat Mewtwo King Plub and Armada Android, and they never team again.
That's what I bet Mango told SFAT that after they won the tournament. He probably said, "We're never teaming again." Knowing Mango.
Dude, I want another interview where Mango just trash doubles again.
Wait, how? Yeah, actually,
that was the funniest.
Actually, this is kind of funny. How come Lucky and Mango aren't first seed?
Because I wasn't here to stop Dingus.
Oh, god damn it, Dingus. Wait, let me double check Mango's doubles record, because I'm pretty sure it's been a godlike this year.
It's actually been really good this year. He might be the best doubles player this year.
Yeah, so alright, so this is how his doubles have gone. So he skipped it at Genesis, but at Smash Summit Spring 2017, he got 3rd with Lucky. He got 1st at Smash Rivalries, and he won DreamHack Austin. Who won Smash? It's Turnip 2 King.
Armada Mewtwo King won Smash Summit. They barely beat Left Vice. That was a hell of a grand final set.
Yeah.
It's like Left Vice was about to win, and Armada remembered he was the best player in the world. It was the greatest thing.
I pretty much just assume that if Mewtwo King and Armada team, they're winning an event, no questions asked.
Yeah, I was impressed that Left and Ice took his head off him.
Yeah, I think before that Armada 2 King or Turnip 2 King hadn't lost since losing to PewFat at Smash Summit 1.
Yeah, honestly, if I could go back, I would seed Left and Ice first.
I think Armada and Mewtwo King are like the number 2 team of all time.
Behind Ken Isaiah.
Yeah, Ken and Isaiah, then a huge drop. Armada and Mewtwo King, and then a slight drop, and then...
I don't think it's a huge drop. I think they're really close to Ken and Isaiah, honestly.
No, they're not. They're not close. I took a look at tournaments won, and Ken and Isaiah, they won like 22 in a row or something. Like.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I remember taking a look at it because I thought, how long will it take for Armada and Mewtwo King to catch up to Ken and Isaiah? They have no chance. It's not happening. And even if they won the volume of tournaments they did, they would have nowhere near as much dominance as those two. Ken and Isaiah were ridiculous. Those guys
didn't they lose like 2 tournaments ever?
They lost like 4 or 5 sets ever, I think. And
4 or 5 sets ever? I know they lost to Taj Forward. They lost 2 to Az and no, they lost to Az and Chill, and they lost to Mewtwo King and King.
Yeah,
The biggest upset in doubles history.
yeah, and I'm forgetting the other two.
They lost to I know they lost to Mango and Lucky.
Yeah, but it was much later.
Yeah, that was in like 07 when Isaiah stopped caring.
But like, you said Taj and Forward, right?
That was the first set they ever lost.
Yeah, because whereas like Arm2 King has lost like more than 9 sets, or they've lost like 9 sets.
I remember they lost to Left and MacD.
Left and MacD was a really good team. Pity
Dude, they should team again. They were so good.
No, they shouldn't team again. But let's not talk about their personal drama.
I wish they teamed again. How about that? Because they were a good team.
I'm looking.
I don't think they ever lost to Pufat. I think they beat Pufat every time.
I'm looking at losers bracket for Royal Flush doubles. I really like. I always say Diz and Cobalt are underrated, but I like HBox Zoo a lot. HBox Zoo, can you hear me?
No, I heard you. I was eating.
HBox
HBox Zoo is a good team.
And Crush Locks. Oh, actually, Crush Locks have a hard bracket.
Why are they doing Crush Locks? Where's Slock Swedish? Didn't Slock Swedish literally just beat Plup and X? Didn't that happen?
Swedish isn't at this tournament, is he?
He's not at Royal Flush? No, he has to be at Royal Flush. This is in goddamn New Jersey.
Let me see.
Wait, is Atlantic City in Pennsylvania or New Jersey?
It's. Wait, what? Are you serious? Atlantic City's in New Jersey.
It's in New Jersey, right? I don't know why I was second guessing myself.
But it's in like southeast New Jersey, I think.
Yeah.
So
Swedish has to be at this tournament.
It's
literally in his backyard.
No, it's not in his back. It's actually really far. Swedish is in NYC right now. It's pretty far from him, significantly enough to where I can understand if he didn't go.
You know where I live?
Yeah,
in the backyard.
It's not
like 2 hours. Come on, man.
From Staten Island? Oh yeah, I guess it's like 2.
Yeah. Dude, you can't reveal my location.
Oh my god, no one is gonna. It's not like I said this is blank blank and he lives at this address and this is his credit card number.
I don't even have a credit card.
Oh my god. Okay. My guess for this event is that I'm gonna say Mango. I think Left Ice should be, or Muffin should be favored, but because Mango said,
I think Team UGS gets 3rd.
Yeah, I think that. I'm gonna say Lucky and Mango win the tournament. Muffin gets 3rd. UGS gets 2nd. 4th, I'm gonna say is Hungrybox Zoo. 5th, I'm gonna say is SJ Shroomed and MacD Drug Fox. And then I'm gonna say 7th is Prof and Ryan or H2YL. And then I think Mike Hayes and Nintendo beat Moon and DJ.
Wait, H2YL's Chill and Chew?
Yeah.
Oh, they might get 5th.
Do you think they can beat Hungrybox and Zoo?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they can beat HBox Mewtwo King, they can beat HBox, and it works.
Also, they have Chew, who's like actually one of the greatest doubles players of all time.
Who do you think is the best doubles ice climbers?
Why is that a question?
You think it's easily Chew?
It's not even close. Dude. Are you kidding me? Chew teamed with Mana Cloud and would get 2nd at majors.
Dude, Diz is a monster in doubles.
Chew and Chillin beat Hungrybox and Mewtwo King.
Fair.
Why is this a question?
Okay, well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, when I put it like that. Chew and Mana Cloud got top 3 at majors consistently.
Dude, that was like 10 years ago. That's not relevant now.
Oh, you meant now, not all time?
Yeah, I meant now.
All time we agree it's not a question.
Yeah, of course not.
Now it's Chew, but still.
Alright, so I have Mango Lucky, you have Muffin winning this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going with the more risky one, but I think Muffin should be favored.
Muffin. I think it's actually Muffin, because I think it's supposed to be
Mustafa.
Like Mustafa. Yeah.
Alright, let's go to your favorite thing in the world.
pools?
Yeah, let's go to pools.
Pools analysis?
All right, B1. The thing is, this is such a top-heavy event that I think
I
it's
disagree. I think a lot of these pools are really good. Maybe that's just my bias.
like looking at some of these pool A1. No, I'm trying to get your face. I can't just.
I'm pulling up the bracket. Listen, I seeded this tournament.
Oh my god, dude! Stop.
I'm kidding.
You're not kidding.
I did that one on purpose.
Yeah, but you're not. Oh god. Ugh. All right. For pool A1, I recognize Cactar. I recognize Chelly, but I forget if she's good or not.
We got Soul. We got Hat.
Soul, Hat.
Ua. Nobody cares about Ua.
Lank.
S-Fat.
Lank. Cess. S-Fat. Slug. Steez. Ua.
I think Cactar could beat S-Fat.
I wouldn't count on it. Cactar and S-Fat plays too similar to Cactar.
Didn't Cactar beat him last time? It was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure he beat him last time. Because I haven't played in a long time.
If he beat him last time they played, I don't think it would be relevant now.
I guess.
So we can pick 3 people to make it out of these pools, right?
I believe it is 3. Correct.
Alright, so without question, I'm gonna say SFAT makes it. It's 2 from it's 1 from winners and 2 from losers, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so SFAT makes it from winners pretty solidly, and I think the people to make it from losers here would be Cactar and Hat.
I agree. Soul has an outside shot. I think Soul's really good.
Soul's not beating Hat.
Soul's beating Squid and Esam.
Yeah, Hat's beating Hugs.
Soul's not a Samus. Soul's a Marth.
Yeah, but Soul's also 2 tiers below Hugs.
And Hat's 2 tiers below Squid.
Hat is in a diss track.
Hat is in a diss track, you're right.
I think maybe I wouldn't be too surprised if Hat beat Cactar, but
Yeah, me neither.
I wouldn't count on it.
If Cactar goes Marth.
Okay, so I think that's pretty clear cut, like most of these pools.
Shut up.
So in the second pool, A2, Adams K, Coin Chaser,
It's pronounced Atomsk.
Atomsk, Coin Chaser, Electric Flux, Ice, Milkman, Fish It, Robotic Fish, and Slox in this pool. This is pretty good.
I know it's a good pool. I agree.
But I also think it's pretty clear cut. I think Ice makes it out. Ice makes it out in winners. Slox makes it out in losers, and then the other person to make it out in losers will either be Milkman or Adamske. Atomsk, excuse me.
Yeah, Atomsk is getting good recently. Didn't he have that really good run in that New England tournament?
He had it in doubles.
No, in singles he made winner semis at a Mass Madness.
He lost to Palika at the Mass Madness, I remember.
That must have been a while ago. Maybe you're thinking of the other Atomsk, because there's 2.
There's 2 Atomsk?
I know, right? Don't worry, it confuses me too.
Yeah, I think this is pretty. I think the first 2. I think Ice is making it out pretty solidly.
This next pool, I think, is actually.
Wait, what do you think? What do you think of Fish? Does Fish It have an outside chance at third or not really?
Fish It's washed up.
If he doesn't go DK and goes Peach or something.
I still think he's pretty washed up.
All right.
This next pool I'm actually really interested in. It has the Edwin.
Oh my god.
But it also has Chu Dat, Zoo, and Ryubi. And Vino, but Vino's been being meh.
No, it also has Vincessant, the number 1 in UPenn.
Oh yeah, Vincessant's good.
It has Spectre, or just an honorable mention, or just outside of, or he's very close to being ranked in Mass. And it has, you said Rio Beat, right?
Yeah. Who is arguably the best Peach in New York right now. It's him or Vans.
And and it has the old school legend and New Jersey's finest.
Dude, you totally want to play New Jersey's finest, don't you?
I don't want to play New Jersey's finest.
Who do you want to play?
Did you seed me to play him?
No, I didn't. I gave you goddamn like a 10th seed in this.
You gave me 10th seed in this pool? Did you put me below Wizrobe? Who's Oh wait, no, you moved Wizrobe out of the pool.
I didn't move Wizrobe, but I think Chu Zoo is gonna be interesting because Zoo kind of beat him last time.
Zoo beat him last time, which is so funny because Zoo sucks against Ices historically.
Zoo's terrible against Ice Climbers. Tapo legitimately said he would take him 4-1 odds.
The third spot is a little more, or actually, the third spot I could see.
I think Rio B can beat Zoo.
Okay, dude, this is gonna sound crazy, but
You're gonna say you.
No.
You're gonna say you. You're gonna say you.
No, jeez, no. So I think I don't think he has the mentality to get this far. But if he did, or if he was just like playing really well, I would not be surprised if Wind or Spectre made it out. Like if because given he used to practice against Peaches all the time, or play against Peaches in mass in across New England, if this is like a really outside shot though, like I still have Rio beat getting out, if not straight up beating Zoo.
I think Rio beat could beat Zoo.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Rio beat. The chances of Rio beat being Zoo, I think, are significantly high enough to where I wouldn't really consider anything more of an outside shot for someone like Spectre or Vino to beat Rio.
Yeah.
Dude, Rio's pretty good in the Peach Ditto too, right? He beat Mafia at GamerCon.
Yeah, and he's actually negative versus Vance this year in the Peach Ditto, though.
Do you think Vincesson has any shot against Rio or not really?
I think he does, but he's going to be 4th seeded, so he's going to be on the Chu Dat side.
Vincesson?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but Vincesson's a Peach!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but choose Chu Dat, never mind.
No, Vincesson's not beating Chu Dat. Vincesson is like, if I'm not mistaken, he's like borderline Philly PR.
No, he is Philly PR.
Yeah, he's like number 6 or something.
He's pretty high up there, actually. I think he might be top 5 now.
Oh, good for him.
He's beaten he beat RK at Genesis.
He's number 1 in UPenn, so I know he's really good.
Yeah, and then pool A4.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before we go to A4, what do you think I get in my pool? I'm gonna say 9th.
I'm gonna say 7th.
Who do you think I lose to?
I think you're gonna lose to you're probably gonna lose to like Chu Dat or Zoo in winners like early, because of where you're seated, and then you're gonna go on a losers run and you're gonna lose to like Wind.
You mean Spectre?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself 9th, but I'm not important enough to spend more time on thinking about. So let's go to the next pool.
I don't know why, but Dingus is really hyped about this pool because that was Leffen versus Dreffen.
I think that's the only reason why Dingus is hyped about the pool.
I don't know.
Let's take a look at the people here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Cool Lime. Oh, Cool Lime is in this pool, dude. What will you do if Cool Lime beats Dreffen? All right, Leffen.
If he beats Leffen, I would laugh. I put you above Leffen immediately.
Dude, it'd be so funny if if like Leffen, after talking about how like stupid it is to complain about wobbling, he just gets wobbled 8 times like Cool Lime. That'd be hilarious.
Remember when he dropped a game to Lunar Dusk? That was funny.
I think in this, so Cool Lime. Wait, Dark Horse? As in the...
No, different Dark Horse.
Okay. Dreffen, G-Town Tom is in this pool. Leffen, Phil, Rob.
LLDL is Chain Ace, by the way.
Oh, okay. I recognize the name, but I didn't recognize the tag.
Yeah.
Then there's Ralt and Snacks and Young. Okay.
Young's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Young beat Phil.
Me neither.
In fact, I'm gonna say that right now. So, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a moment. What's up?
Nothing.
No, I think Young's gonna beat Phil.
I don't know, man. Phil's pretty good. Phil, I don't know. I have a very high opinion of Phil.
I have a high opinion of Phil too, but it's a tri-state player against a Spacey.
You're right.
And
I also think Treffin's gonna take a game off Levin.
no, he's not.
Remember when Taupe took a game off Levin?
Good times.
Good times. Taupe. I remember after the set when he lost, Taupe was super happy and he like danced his way to the bathrooms or something. That's like what they said he did.
Do you remember back in the days when Tech Zero beat Levin?
Dude.
Or Matt Dotsev and G Money beating Levin?
Oh, those the days. Okay.
Wait, hold on. So we agree that Levin makes it out pretty easy. We think Dreffin for 2, but I'm gonna say Phil gets upset by Young either in winners or losers depending on how they're seeded.
I think Phil's gonna get 3rd.
All right, I'm gonna go with Young because I think this is gonna be the first tri-state upset.
This is gonna be the first big upset, I think, in B1. I think Crush is gonna be Dizkid.
Oh, big upset? That's not an upset.
Get out of here.
It's not an upset. It's Crush. You see their last set? He 8-stocked him in the first 2 games, dude.
That didn't happen.
8-stocked him.
What, in friendlies?
No, in tournament. He 8-stocked him in their first 2 games.
Didn't Dizkid bring it back?
Diz won game 3, and then game 4, Crush got up. Crush got up 3 stocks to 1, killed Nana, and just started taunting and forward smashing.
Did he lose?
No, he won. He whooped him.
That's funny.
Okay, so B1 has BMC, Chum, Crush, Dingus, aka Wingus, Dizkid Boogie, Emil, Juggle Guy, Ringler, Ryan K.
Dingus is playing Ringler round 1.
Oh, dude, please, Dingus, don't lose to Ringler. Don't be another name to add on Ringler's collection.
Ringler's collection with Bizarro Flame and Luigi Kid.
Dude, it's not fair. Not everyone can just go to tournaments all the time.
Dude, Ringler just goes everywhere. I don't understand. Apparently he's like loaded, like super rich.
Dude, Ringler is definitely like one of the biggest fiends in the community.
I agree.
Playing.
Dude, he always gets the ticket to Summit for the fundraiser.
I know. Dude, I can't wait until like Summit just denies Ringler again. They're like, no, you can't go.
Okay, so I think Crush wins this pool. I think Dizkid gets 2nd, and I think Ryan K gets 3rd.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Ryan K beats Juggle Guy.
You mean BMC?
BMC is ranked above Ryan K.
BMC is good. He's beaten KJH.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, but I don't know. I think Ryan K has the.
I agree. Maybe just because my Staten Island bias, but.
That's probably your Staten Island bias going over to me.
I mean, but Ryan K did beat Spud, so.
Wait, actually, yeah. What am I talking about? I take that back. I'm gonna say Crush beats Diz, and I'm gonna say okay, you know what, dude? I'm gonna say. Wait, no. Diz is seated above Crush, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, never mind. I can't go BMC beating Diz. That's too crazy.
What about BMC beating Crush? I mean, maybe took him to game 5.
Yeah, but maybe again tri-state against Spacey.
You're right.
I guess Delaware's not really tri-state. Let's be real.
Yes, it is. Tri-state basically literally means New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Delaware.
Okay, well, BMC's not beating Crush. No chance.
Whatever. Pool B2.
This has coexed. Shout out to Scott Norton from UConn. I kind of like trained him for a little bit when I was still active.
Sick.
Then there's Homemade Waffles, Mafia, Mango, Pudgy Panda, Vikram, and Wembobular, and Young John, who I don't recognize.
Me neither.
I think so. If people from New England hear me say this, they're gonna get really mad. But I think Homemade Waffles and Mafia is actually kind of close.
I agree. I think Mango's gonna win, and then here's what I think. I think Mango's gonna win the pool.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mafia's gonna beat Homemade Waffles and then lose to Mango, and then I think Pudgy Panda's gonna beat Homemade Waffles and make it out.
That's what I initially thought. But if you think about it, like Homemade Waffles Homemade Waffles used to he's like trained with Kalamazoo a bunch, hasn't he? He knows a lot about the Peach matchup, and Mafia is the kind of player that like likes to play very. He does like really crazy things to just throw you off your guard, and he does like Peach tricks or like little tricks with Peach that immediately places him in a position to hit his opponents and they don't expect it. So he's beaten players thought of as really good against Peach in the matchup, but I think like KJH or Mike Hayes. But I think that Homemade Waffles plays a style that won't really get caught off guard by that kind of stuff. And Homemade Waffles also is a really like aggressive in your face kind of player that can both do shield pressure and sort of back off and is willing to do it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't this has upset potential. But because of my New England bias, I'll pick Mafia to get second, and I'll pick Homemade Waffles to make it out.
I got Pudgy Panda making it out.
Why Pudgy Panda against Homemade Waffles? Is it Tri-State against Fox or and Ices?
Because Pudgy Panda just recently came back and he's been looking really good recently.
You think Homemade Waffles would lose to an Ice Climbers?
Yes.
I could see it, but
Pudgy Panda's he's beaten like Zealous and Swooper, and he's beaten like all of these people like in New Jersey recently.
Is Homemade Waffles worse than Zealous or Swooper?
He might be worse than Zealous.
Yeah, Homemade Waffles has fallen off, but I still trust him at a national, even if he's lost in pools before. Like at Doe Park of the Grass, I think Homemade Waffles lost in pools.
Yeah, I'll go with Pudgy.
So so I don't have the upset, but that's another Tri-State upset alert.
Yeah. So next one, we got the winner of the tournament, 4%.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty clear cut. Armada, DJ, 4%.
Do you think 4% beats DJ or vice versa?
I think DJ beats 4%.
I'll say the same. One matchup I want to sort of point out, even though I don't think either of them will make it out. I wonder who will win between Calvar and Puff. Calvar is traditionally thought of as a better player in New England, but Puff has some pretty good wins in Connecticut, and I think he has kind of a reputation as a spacey. Like if he gets a bracket of spaceys, he can make it really far. So it wouldn't even surprise me if Puff beat. This is gonna sound crazy, but it would not shock me if Puff beat DJ if he was playing really well. I wouldn't count on it, but like crazy things have happened.
I just saw JoJo in this pool, so JoJo Calvar sounds good.
I was thinking Puff Calvar because of the Marth Ditto, but
JoJo's like an up and coming Falcon. He just got PR'd in New York.
JoJo's like in high school, right?
Yeah, he's hella flashy too.
Yeah, Calvar might pull out the Ness against JoJo.
I don't want to hear that.
No, Calvar. Do you know the story behind his Ness? Oh, I mean, it's not the story behind his Ness, but Calvar.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No, dude. He got 4-stocked by Juggle Guy at Shine, like 2-stocked him or something game 2 with Ness, and then Juggle Guy like 3-stocked him or beat him game. Wait, I forget how the last game goes, but Juggle Guy beat him game 3.
Oh, this is a weird pool.
Oh wow.
Before Cobalt, Lucky.
Just wasn't paying attention.
No. Cobalt, Lucky, Stango, Vish. It's a good pool.
Kevorkian.
Bonfire 10.
Yeah. And Andonuts, the god.
I think Cobalt wins this pool.
Yeah, actually now that you mention it, why does Cobalt beat Lucky?
I don't know. Wait, Stango might beat Cobalt.
No, Stango won't beat Cobalt. I trust
Cobalt. I just remember Cobalt had that run at Dreamland where he beat all the Marths.
I was gonna mention that Cobalt like slips under the radar, is really good against Marth.
If Stango had Lucky on his side, I think he might win. because he's beaten Lucky before.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's on Cobalt's side.
I also think Vish dropped out, and that's why he got dumped into the pool.
No, we just seeded Vish though.
Oh, Vish is coming?
I'm pretty sure.
Who do you think would win between Vish and Stango?
Stango.
Easily?
Stango's really good.
Yeah, but Vish is super good too. Vish is super underrated. People forget he's really good.
Whatever, man. Let's just go to Wave C.
I'm gonna trust Lucky over Cobalt this time.
I can't. Every time I do, it fails.
Yeah, but you trust Cobalt? Cobalt
Yes.
is like you know how Wife has
Listen.
has the dumb like ball of hot fire analogy. Cobalt is like a ball of hot fire that will just randomly turn into a ball of hot turd.
Okay. Listen. I don't favor or trust Cobalt in anything except when he plays Lucky. That's the one constant.
What about Ice Climbers?
Okay, Ice Climbers too. Those are the two constants.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
next
who
pool.
do I have getting third in this pool? I think
Stank.
I'm gonna say Vish third.
Get out of here. Okay, so next pool, Hungry Box, Junebug, Reeve, Tian, Younger, K-Mac, Boyd. Yeah.
I wonder who will win between Reeve and Tien.
Can we agree that both will lose to Junebug?
Yeah, June is good. June is good at the Sheik Ditto, right?
Yeah, and of course he's good against Marth.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, Junebug I think recently beat both Hat and Dreffen. So.
Yeah, he got second at Fight Pit, didn't he?
Not Fight Pit, it was a different tournament. No, it was Fight Pit. Yeah, he did really good. He had a good. He had that highlight against KJH where he did like the triple up B.
What do you think of June versus Boyd?
I've never seen June versus an Ice Climber.
Yeah, I'm asking because that's kind of if Boyd got like seventh. I don't think Boyd would get seventh seed in this pool. If I had to
No,
guess,
I think we gave Boyd fifth or sixth.
so Boyd is what? He's gonna play Tien.
Tian is fifth or sixth as well.
Boyd is gonna play Reeve. Is Reeve good against Ices? I forget.
I don't know. I don't know how these Midwest people do against Ice Climbers. They don't have Ice Climbers in the Midwest.
I'm gonna say
Boyd's like the best Ice Climber in the Midwest.
I'm gonna say HBox, June, and Younger's in this pool also. Maybe he could.
Nah, I'll go with Reeve.
I go HBox, June, and because of home region, not home, because of regional bias, I'll go Tien for third.
That's fair.
Tien's beaten, if it goes down to Tien Reeve, I think Reeve is slight favored, but Tien's beaten Swift in it, and Swift is pretty good against Sheik.
I'd argue Reeve's better than Swift.
Actually, yeah, right now Reeve is probably a bit ahead.
Did you forget Reeve beat SFAT?
Yeah, that's what I remembered.
And he's beating SFAT, he's beating Android. He beat Android.
And he's not playing on a box controller losing to Daddy's Milk. Sorry, Daddy's Milk, shout out to you. Thanks for giving me my first win at Shine.
Rip Swift.
Oh wow, that I actually sounded so mean there. But no disrespect, Daddy's Milk. Just
Oh my god, I forgot how good this pool was. We got Hugs, maybe Ryan Ford, Vortex, Tricks,
Switch also.
Switch, yeah.
And you have Fendi.
And whatever. I know Fendi's good, but I just can't bring myself to say that Fendi's good.
Dude, Tricks actually. Who do you think wins between Tricks and Fendi?
Ooh, it's Pikachu Marth.
Dude, that sounds so scary for Fendi.
It's not scary. Tricks would be favored either way.
But, I mean, like, Fendi also, this has nothing to do with his play, but I feel like as a person, Fendi would be the kind of person who just randomly know a lot about Marth Pikachu. Is that just...
Oh, I bet he does, but he just won't know how to apply it.
No, I feel like Fendi will be like, Marth Pikachu is my second favorite matchup after Marth Yoshi, and just like randomly play it really well.
So I'm looking at this pool, and I forget if we seeded maybe or Vortex higher. But if Vortex is 4th, then we get Hugs Vortex.
I think maybe it would be higher than Vortex for sure.
So then we get Hugs Vortex.
Nah, Hugs has that.
Vortex is really good, man.
Vortex has beaten Slox as Samus, but I can't think of it. I don't know how he does against Minty or Bubba King or any of the other.
I mean, Minty's been like retired, so.
Oh yeah, because how does he do against Bubba King?
Bubba King's like worse than him, so that's not really a good comparison.
How does he do against Swooper then?
I think he beats Swooper. Vortex doesn't go to a whole lot. He was in Chile for a while.
I'm gonna say I think Hugs makes it out number 1. I think number 2 is not Ryan Ford. I think number 2 is maybe.
Oh, get out of here. Go away. I think Ryan Ford's getting first in this pool.
You think Ryan Ford is beating Hugs?
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean how? He took Duck to Game 5.
Yeah, but he still lost. He always loses to Duck. What makes you think that Ryan Ford is gonna...
Because Duck's the Canada Slayer and also way better than Hugs.
I think he's definitely better than Hugs, but Hugs is still like top 25, right?
Yeah, and Ryan Ford's like top 30.
Ryan's not top... Ryan's like top 35 or 40.
Top 35, definitely. We seeded him 18th.
That's crazy. Dude, are we going back to the Ryan Ford being eventually a world-class or like top 20 again? That's crazy.
He's like low-key getting really good wins.
Is he finally getting back in his groove?
He's been beating KK and None a lot recently. He beat Cobalt, he beat Slox, he beat KJH.
Yeah, I mean, obviously because of his bad history, I can't say I'm happy for him, but I mean, good for him.
I think Ryan Ford is one of the few people that did something bad that's been like completely forgiven.
What do you think of Shake Drizzle in the pool? I forget if he's any good or not.
No, he's just a video guy.
All right, so for my three picks in this pool, I'm gonna go Hugs. Oh wait, I already said Hugs first, maybe second. I'm gonna say Ryan makes it out in losers.
I'm gonna go Hugs, Ryan, Vortex.
You think Vortex beats maybe? Damn.
I have a lot of faith in Vortex.
You're hot off that Arcadian win?
Yeah, man. Okay, so next pool we got 42nd, K-Pan, Nintendude, Nurrock, Papa Dave.
Dude, Papa Dave, you know who Papa Dave is, right?
Yes, I know who Papa Dave is.
It's DA Dave, dude.
Yeah. I actually was pushing for you to be seated to play him.
Also, I just want to say, you guys are so dumb for not seeding PD Walnuts.
Why?
Because PD Walnuts is a beast. You guys don't know about him?
No.
How do you not know PD Walnuts?
Who's he beaten?
He's beaten Palika, he's beaten Spees, he's beaten a ton of the borderline PR people in Connecticut. He's beaten Joe ST. He played with me a lot. I never lost to him in bracket.
I know like 3 people of the people that you named.
Wait, hold on. Let me see how he did at Obelisk tonight.
I hope he went 0-2.
Well, in pools, this is PD Walnuts. Oh, he didn't make it out of pools. Never mind.
Yeah, get out of here. He's not good.
No, dude, he took a game off Silver Alloy. He beat Rhythms. He lost to some guy called Music. He beat I believe in PD Walnuts.
Okay, can we just get back to Nintendo beating Shroomed?
I'm actually like so upset you guys didn't see Peter. Peter's super good. No one knows him.
Yeah, he's definitely good. He definitely drowned at a local.
Shut up. Peter, why you gotta do this to me, man? I was trying to help.
It's over, man. He's never getting seated now.
I was so excited to be talking about my boy, but then he goes 2-5 and 2-3 in pools.
Wow, at a local. Wasn't even that stacked.
Nah, he lost to Macari in silver. Those aren't bad losses.
Oh, Makari's there today?
Yeah, in Connecticut.
Oh, that's sick. I haven't seen Makari at a lot of tourneys recently.
I think he works a lot, but he still competes.
Ah,
Okay. Anyways, so I think Nintendo gets first in this pool,
Shroom to get second.
and I think third goes to K-Pan.
K-Pan? K-Pan? K-Pan. Yeah, K-Pan. I think 42nd has a shot.
C4 is Artie, Smuckers, Sizz, Green
Mike
Ranger,
Hayes.
Mike Hayes.
Just Joe. Just Joe.
Who's Just Joe again?
He's actually ranked really highly in Illinois, apparently. Like, really high. He's like top 5.
You learn something new every day.
I didn't know that when I was seeding until Dingus yelled at me.
Thunder Paste, he's pretty good.
So, I got Smuckers beating Mike Hayes.
I forgot, is Mike? I know Mike usually loses to SJ, but is he good against most Falcons or no?
Well, as the diss track said, I lost 5-0, you lost 6-0.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Alright, is this gonna be our another tri-state against Spaceys?
Oh, Sizz is in this pool too. Oh my god, Sizz could beat Mike Hayes.
No, he says is not beating Mike Hayes. Come on.
I guess. But I would love
Mike Hayes is really good against Marth. I don't know how because SoCal has like.
Really, he's good
Arcadian
against
level.
Marth? Do you remember who he lost to at Don't Park on the Grass?
Dude, that's because Spud is a god.
Spud is a god. Thank you for finally admitting it.
Alright, so I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say Smuckers, Mike Hayes, and Sizz.
Dude, I'm so tempted to say Smuckers makes another tri-state upset because I could totally see it happening.
I want Smuckers to win so bad.
But nah, I think Mike's got it. Mike is too much. Mike can't lose 6-0 and be sunned by SJ on the West Coast just to come to the East Coast and lose to Smuckers. Come on.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of silly logic, isn't it? That's like saying, oh, this person didn't lose to this. Leffen didn't lose to Duck or he didn't lose to Plups Samus just so he could lose to Duck.
Dude, Dark Genix is in this pool. He's my best win in bracket.
Yeah, so Smuckers gets second. For third, I don't think it really matters. But
I think I'll go with Sizz. Sizz is really good locally.
Yeah, I'll go Sizz.
And he made bracket at Genesis. He beat Ken and Red.
Beating Red is pretty good.
And Ken.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But I'm not surprised that he beat Ken. I'm more surprised he beat Red. That's actually super impressive.
I think that was right after Red beat Moon.
Damn.
Or no, Red didn't beat Moon.
No, Red beat Moon at Genesis 3.
Yeah, but still, that's really good, actually.
Alright, so in the final wave of pools, I think, yeah.
We got Holiday, MacD, the Moon, the Swooper, Zealous 5000.
Nugget. Shout out to Nugget.
Nugget was upset that we didn't seed him.
Dude, how can you... Dude, I was telling you guys, like, I don't give a shit how I'm seeded, like, because I don't have a chance at winning the tournament. Why is Nugget upset that he's not getting seeded? Like, Nugget is barely able to...
He like, PM Dingus. It was like, why am I in this really difficult pool?
Sorry, Nugget, I don't want to put you on blast here, man, but if you don't have a chance at winning the tournament, like, it literally, you should not care how you're seeded. Just the point of going to a national is that you're going there to play Melee against people that you normally don't get a chance to play Melee.
I guess Drug Fox shouldn't care where he's seeded because he has no chance of winning the tournament.
Oh, dude, don't attack him like that. Oh. Ooh, okay, let me amend my statement then, because you bring up a good point. If you are not top 100 in the world, or close to top 100 in the world, or able to compete with top 100 players on a consistent basis, nobody gives a shit what you think of how you're seated.
Ooh. Okay, anyways, Moon MacD.
No, seriously, this shit pisses me off so much when my friends are like, oh, I got seeded into a rough pool. It's like, well, you don't have any chance of making top 8, so I don't see what difference it makes.
Damn, everyone with the shots. Okay,
no, seriously, it's so dumb. Anyway, sorry, Nugget, but
okay, so we got Moon MacD. Oh, first MacD Zealous. Who you got?
no, I think MacD's got it.
Moon MacD.
Moon.
Moon? Moon. Moon. I agree.
I'm gonna say Moon. I'm gonna say Moon, MacD. But instead of Zealous making it out,
Are you gonna say the swooper?
no, I was tempted, but I'm gonna say Zealous makes it out. I changed my mind.
Good choice, because I'm going with the exact same thing.
Right. So D2 is Android, Drugged Fox.
Jerry?
Oh, Jerry's in school. Goddamn. AKA Michael, the netplay legend.
I think Jerry can beat Android.
Yeah, he has enough Sheik practice, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's really good. He's been beating Hatton Plank a lot recently.
Dude, leave Android alone. Don't add this to his...
Dude, he just lost to Minji. It's over. He didn't just lose to Minji. He got sunned. It was over.
Alright, so Android, Drug Fox. Shout out to Emily Wave, Nebs TO, or staff member, Jerry,
Luigi
Gauchard,
Mr.
F, N Freak. Shout out to, I think N Freak is the Mute City Customs controller guy.
Yeah, and then Wasabi.
Wasabi's gotten a lot better lately, and Shik is decent also.
So I think Drug Fox wins this pool pretty free.
Oh, also shout out to Tubbs. He's not quite good yet, but he loves the game a lot, and he's one of my friends. So shout out to him.
So I think Drug Fox won this pool, and I'm really tempted to say Jerry gets second.
I mean, I could weirdly see it. Wait, what about Mr. F and Android?
No, because Mr. F's on Drug Fox side, because he's 4th seed.
Yeah, but what if Jerry beats Android and Mr. F has to play Android for 3rd? Oh, what a nightmare.
I don't think Android's that bad versus Puff.
Yeah, but do you forget who Mr. F used to play with all the time?
Oh, Swedish, it's over!
Oh no! Android!
Android, you're gonna drown in pools. After just losing to Minji.
Dude, Minji was the first step. Minji was the first step to destruction.
Dude, it's over. It's over, Android. Your win on Axe was your last hurrah.
No, dude, it's so weird. How does Android have wins on Axe and Crush and like looks amazing in most of doubles, and then he just loses to Minji and a bunch of top 50 players?
Dude, I have to repeat this. He didn't just lose to Minji. He got destroyed. That was amazing. I think Minji was riding off the hype of beating Armada. I think that's what happened.
Also, apparently, from what I heard, Armada refused to refuse a single drink all night.
Oh, he drank so much. He drank like 2 dozen drinks.
Yeah, so maybe Android was drunk also.
Android was less drunk.
Okay, but was he drunk enough to warrant?
I mean, in winners, he took KJH to game 3 last hit.
How could you take KJH to game 3 last hit in the same tournament that you get bodied by Minji?
Dude, Minji's getting good. He's number 12 in Michigan.
No, I mean good for him. He is very good. He's doing better than I can against Android.
He beat Armada.
Beating Armada's Game & Watch, I'm pretty sure I'd get 6 stocked by Armada's Game & Watch.
It was his Young Link, actually. But well, he beat the Game & Watch really bad, and then Armada won Young Link. Okay, anyways. Drug Fox, Android. I think Drug Fox wins. I'm gonna give Android second, as much as we're hating on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him second, but it would be I would not be surprised if he lost to Jerry and Mr. F.
Yeah, if he drowned in pools, Oh, Luigi Gauchard, too.
Maybe.
I think Jerry's getting 3rd.
I will have Jerry getting 3rd also.
So the next we got... Oh my god, what is this?
Dude, we have Aeon, Alex19, Chillin.
Bones.
Wait, where's Bones? Oh, there he is, Bones.
Just Jason.
I love how his name is Bone Zero.
Yeah.
So Aeon, Alex19, Bones, Chillin, Just Jason, Racer, shout out to Racer. Red Rover, shout out to Red Rover. SUJ, Sam Jacob. And Stormcloud, my teammate, shout out to Stormcloud.
So I think
I'm not really hard, that's kind of weird. I don't know why I did that. That actually made no sense.
You know what's hilarious about this pool? there's an outside shot that Alex 19 wins this pool, but then there's also a shot that he gets like 5th in the pool.
I was gonna say I could totally see Alex just like randomly losing to Aeon.
I could see him losing to Bones. I could see him losing to Just Jason. I could see him losing to Sam Jacobs. But I could also see him beating Chillin and SJ and winning.
Oh, I don't think he'd lose to Sam Jake. I don't think he'd lose in like a fast faller matchup. I think he would lose against like. I think he'd lose against like. Marth, like Aeon
Just
or
Jason.
something. Or,
I think Just Jason could beat him.
Yeah, Just Jason could do it.
But I think.
But I could also see Alex beating Chillin and beating SJ to make it out in winners.
This is like a really good pool for Alex, actually.
Actually, kind of sucks that SJ and Alex are in the same pool. Sucks for them.
Okay, listen.
I'm not throwing shots at seeding. I'm just saying.
I'm kidding.
I'm just saying this so that if Dingus ever hears this, he doesn't just like jump down my throat and hate me more than he already does.
Yeah. But I think SJ wins the pool, and I will give Chillin 2nd, and I'll give Bones 3rd.
Wow, no faith in Alex.
I think he'll have a really close set with Bones and lose.
All right, I'm gonna go with.
Just go with Alex winning. Just do it.
No. I'm gonna go with SJ, and then 2 Chillin. I'm gonna say that Alex makes it out in losers.
You know what? Do you know what I figured out recently? I was looking at his stuff. Chillin has 0 top 50 wins this year.
Oh, that's weird.
And a loss to Aphage and Allen.
Damn, step it up, Chillin.
Dude, it's really bad. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Oh, next is my boy Big Kid.
Turn down the feedback.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm hearing like a buzzing noise.
Is it better now?
No.
Damn it. Better now?
It's like it keeps getting worse.
I don't know how to fix it.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's good now. D4 Andromacles, another Yukon homie, Big Kid, Big L, the TO of Amesbury Melee, or the TO of Make Money Off Melee, Big Wens, KJH, Professor Pro, R2 Delu, Reno, THX,
Young Bambi,
and Young Bones Villain.
You know R2 Delu complained about his seating because he thought he was seated below Reno.
Is Reno not playing?
No, he is. R2 Delu is seated above Reno.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why not?
I just didn't know R2 Delu complained about his seating.
He complained about it on Twitter, apparently. Plover told me.
Alright.
So I think KJH Prof is going to be really good.
Yeah, I could see that going either way.
I think they're practically even in skill.
I'm gonna say the 3 Foxes all make it out. I can't see any significantly big upsets. Like if Prof or KGH beat each other, I don't think it really makes a difference either way.
KJH is coming into this tournament the Melee champion. Nobody gets that.
Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to think of what.
It went over your head.
What was it referencing?
My title list.
Oh, okay.
Because Armada lost, and then KJ.
Oh, right. Okay, because Armada lost to Minji.
Yeah. And Lordy, the best Falcon in the Midwest at Brawl.
Do you think there's any chance R2 Delu makes it out in winners or not at all?
He beat Alex 19 at Flatiron. He beat Axe. He beat Axe.
Of course. Goes back to that.
I don't know. I forget. I think KJH is seated higher than Prof. So it'd be R2 Delu Prof.
Do we have any upset potential here?
I think Reno could beat R2 Delu. I think Big Kid. Come on, let's go Big Kid.
I don't think Reno will be focusing. Reno strikes me as the kind of I've had like limited interaction with him in person, but he strikes me as the kind of guy that would like give maybe 60% of his effort at a tourney he's TOing, but focus on making it a better tournament than his own play.
I agree.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Reno lost early, or if Reno just sort of made it to losers finals, or at least to a point where he had to play to make it out, and if he lost or DQ'd himself.
I see Big Kid and I want him to make it out, but I know he won't.
Yeah, this is too hard. All these foxes.
He's such a good player. He got so good so fast. He's such a good puff player.
All right, it's actually getting really late for me, so why don't we just look at the project? We won't predict each round, but let's take a look at what we have, and then come up with our top 8, and then come up with prop bets. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at this now. Okay.
Dude, that reminds me. Okay, actually, before we talk about our prop bets this week, let's talk about our prop bets last week, or 2 weeks ago. Do you remember what it was?
Didn't I get all of them?
Okay, so this is our prop bets so the over/under Armada games lost. I think it's fair to say that we can cancel it. Because
I mean, it was under because he lost 0.
Yeah, but then that means I was the only person to win that prop bet.
True.
So I should have added the disclaimer that Armada would have had to compete. The Yea's over/under was 5.5, and he went way over. So.
Dude, I told you. You guys don't understand how many times Chu Dat Yea's is in a day. Only I know. Only I, the Chu fan, know.
We didn't see a Nixon pose.
Because Armada sucked in doubles.
Did we see Wizzy and Westballs get DQ'd or no?
No, they didn't.
Okay. And we didn't see Leffen's Mewtwo on stream, did we?
No.
I called Mike Hayes overstreamed, which I was close, because...
Mike Hayes beat Cyrox, and Cyrox beat Shroom.
So I was close-ish, but my guarantee was that Armada won, and Armada dropped out.
That was my guarantee. No, wasn't my other guarantee Chu beats Mango?
No, your other guarantee was Chu over... No, your guarantee was Armada wins, and you had Cyrox over Axe.
Yeah, Cyrox beat Shroom, come on, that's good enough.
But your guarantee was Armada wins.
I think I had another guarantee that Chu beat Mango.
No.
Well, in my heart, that was a guarantee.
Okay. Well, I can't really argue with that.
No,
the science of the heart.
you can't argue with me anymore. It's over.
Okay. So looking at this bracket, just my first impression, just to give the listeners some perspective on what the projected first round matches are. There's Chu Dat Shroomed, Leffen Disc Kid Boogie, Esther J Ice, Hungrybox KGH, SFAT Mike Hayes, Mango Moon, Drug Fox Lucky, Armada Hugs.
Of course, we have some of these are different for us. Like we have Leffen Crush, and but for the most part, yeah.
For the most part, it could be Hungrybox Professor Pro.
I don't think it changes that much in the grand scheme.
Yeah. Oh, Leffen Crush again, a rematch. Wow. I wish that was streamed last time.
That set was over so fast on Smash GG. It was like 2 minutes.
Dude, I mean, it's Leffen and a Fox Ditto. You can't really...
yeah.
Okay. Does Drug Fox have more or less than 1% chance against Armada if they play in winners quarters?
More.
Like 5?
I give him like 3.
3 is a lot.
3 is a lot. I'm being generous.
He beat him on FD, which is pretty impressive.
You know who else beat him on FD?
True.
I wasn't gonna say that, but thank you. I was gonna say Shinobi.
No, Shinobi beat him on Pokemon
Shinobi won on Stadium. Shinobi's a legend.
Dude, we probably get to see Mango SFAT in winners quarters. That's the first time in a while.
I have SFAT winning.
Wow, do you think... Now, okay, this is...
Actually, wait. Mango 3 at Leffen. I got Mango winning. I forgot about that set.
Okay, but I'll tell you this to appeal to the crazy prediction person in you. This is Atlantic City. It's a natural counter for Mango.
You're right. I think Moon beats Mango then.
I think if Mango is playing really bad, Moon can beat him.
Moon's taken him to game 5 before.
Yeah, he got close. He got really close to beating him.
Dude, what if Moon beats Mango and then Moon beats SFET?
Then Moon gets fucking trounced by Armada.
Yeah, I remember that air set.
I've heard that Moon took friendlies, like a good chunk of friendlies off him at Summit.
I heard Spud took friendlies off MagD. See, I could do the same thing.
I'm gonna say.
Also, do you know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say that, in regards to Left and Chu Dat, Chu wins.
Oh my god. But you just admitted that you would give Leffen like a 70% advantage. Or like chances.
But the heart.
Okay. The science of the heart. I can't disagree with that.
No, it's been like 3 for 3.
I think Leffen Diz. I would give Chu a slightly higher. I think it depends on how Leffen does against Diz if they play, but I expect Crush to be taking Diz's place.
I hope Leffen plays Diz because I really need to see more Leffen versus Ices in my life.
Yeah, because every time he's played it, he's looked both like simultaneously just good enough to win it and not lose it, but he also has never looked like super convincing.
Every time I watch him, I swear, every time I watch him beat an Ice Climbers, it's always because the other Ice Climbers literally play terrible. Like, his set against Chu at Genesis, I will always say, I've never seen Chu play so bad in my life. He dropped everything.
I think, I'll give Leffen that. I don't think he would fall for, like, dumb tricks, but I think Chu is a good enough player where he can straight up outplay Leffen.
I agree. I don't think Leffen's ready for Chu.
Whereas I think...
I don't think Leffen's ready for a Chu that's actually playing well.
Whereas I think... You know, like, I'm not saying Diz isn't a good player, that he doesn't understand how to, like, win skirmishes and stuff, but I don't think Leffen would get... I don't think Leffen would lose to Diz.
I mean, Leffen did drop a game to Lunar Dusk.
Yeah, but I don't think he would lose a full set to Diz.
I think it could go to game 5.
I think Diz could take a game. I don't know about game 5, but it's
I think he'd win on FD.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Chu is definitely winning on FD. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure, but...
I think Chu is at least taking a game off Leffen, and he's most likely winning the set.
So if Chu loses to Leffen, he probably has to play,
Lucky?
Yeah.
No. Well, we have Cobalt. I have Cobalt there, so then it'd be Cobalt. Oh, I don't want to see Chu Dat Cobalt. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, no, I don't think you'd see Cobalt there, because then instead of Lucky spot and losers, if Lucky loses to, or if Cobalt loses to Drug Fox, Cobalt has to probably play Slox.
Cobalt will beat Slox.
No, he won't. Slox beat Cobalt the last 2 times.
Slox has been looking bad recently.
That's because Slox has been going like Falcon, fooling around.
No, I don't mean poor. I mean he's been looking bad. He lost to Gravy.
He lost that. That was worse than...
And at Function 2, he lost to Beyblade and Googly Eyed.
He was going Falcon for the first part of the set against Beyblade. I didn't see the set against Googly Eyed, but I heard of it.
Yeah.
I trust Slox, but if you want to name bad Slox losses, couldn't you just do the same with Cobalt?
That's true. Wait, if Slox beats Cobalt, then we'll probably get Chu Dat Hugs for a 9th.
Oh my god. Please, Hugs, beat Chu.
Okay, it has literally been 13 years. Tell me if there has been a set that Hugs has won.
That's because they played like 3 sets, dude. It's not...
Chu will never lose to Hugs.
No, Hugs will beat him.
Chu beat him with one-handed Marth.
You talk about the... Okay, you keep bringing that up, and I'm convinced you're only saying it because it gets Hugs upset. But that was when Hugs is just...
It does get Hugs upset. That's my favorite part.
I think...
So then after that, Chu Dat will probably have S2J.
I think if Chu plays Cobalt in this part, he's screwed. But if he
dude, I don't know. I want to see Chu beat Cobalt. That's the one person that I think Chu might still lose to.
Yeah, because Cobalt is so scary against ice climbers.
Diz did take a set off him recently, though.
Yeah, but their record is still like lopsided and.
But it's possible. It can be done.
Yeah. More likely though, I think. Oh my God, Chu might actually play. No, I think more like. Oh wait, I have Lucky winning, so. Anyway, I have Lucky beating Cobalt, so I think it's more likely that Chu will play Lucky here.
And then Chu will play S2J, and I think Chu will beat S2J.
I think it's a toss-up, but I think I would favor S2J the second time around.
I can't, because you literally said the same thing about Mango, so I can't. Speaking of Mango, when he beats S2J, he will play Mango.
Oh my God.
And then when he beats Mango, not if, when, he'll probably have Leffen again. Or no, I have him beating Leffen anyway, so he'll be in winter semis. And then he'll probably lose there. And then he'll have SFAT, he'll beat SFAT. Then he'll probably have, at that point he'll probably...
Wait, why does he have SFAT on Ruth to 4th instead of Leffen?
No, because I have him beating Leffen in winners. And losing, and if he beats Leffen in winners, he loses to H-Box, and he'll probably have SFAT and losers quarters.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then if he beats SFAT, which he most likely will, he'll have either Mango or Leffen. Mango won last time, so Mango will probably be Leffen again. Then it'll be Chu Mango for 4th. So then, in losers finals, it'll be Chu H-Box. Okay, so Chu's probably gonna get 3rd at this tournament.
I think it's a little more likely. I think his average return on. I think if you ran this like 1,000 times, I think Chu would get 7th at the majority of the tournaments. That seems like a fair.
I think Chu gets. I think realistically, I think Chu's gonna get 4th at this tournament.
Because I think okay, let's assume even if Chu. Actually, let's look at the worst case scenario. If Chu loses to Shroomed, who does he have to play?
No, he won't lose to Shroomed, please. If he loses to Nintendo,
No, but I'm seeing what his bracket looks like. Even if he lost to Shroomed, he'd play Smuckers. I think he'd beat Smuckers. He'd play Diz.
Wait, would he beat Smuckers? Smuckers is positive on Nintendo and DizKid this year.
He beat S2J, and S2J is positive against almost every Ice Climbers.
Yeah, that was the first best. Yeah, I agree. So then, and then he'd have DizKid or MacD.
I would trust him against both.
Yeah,
MacD's maybe not MacD, but
honestly, actually, the more I think about this, Nintendo is probably going to beat Shroomed, and Nintendo and Chu, their lifetime records Nintendo favored.
Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, that's a good point because we don't have Chu Dat Shroom. We have Chu Dat Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo usually beats Chu in the Ditto, doesn't he?
Yeah, Chu's beaten him like once or twice.
But Chu doesn't like the Ditto.
Dude, what if Chu goes Puff?
No.
What if they do Puff Dittos?
Okay. Yeah, actually, this is a hard bracket for Chu because Nintendo, Leffen, H-Box, and SJ on his side.
I think if he gets past Nintendo, he's getting 4th.
Wait, but Nintendo loses to Diz all the time in the Ditto, doesn't he?
Yeah, but Diz is really good at the Ditto now.
So
he's like really worked on it.
So Chu Dat plays Diz in the Ditto.
I think Diz might win that.
Wait, so Chu against Nintendo, if he loses that, which there's a decent chance, he'll probably have to play Diz or Crush for 13th. Ooh, that's kind of scary.
Diz or Crush? Where are you getting Crush?
Because of Crush, because we have.
Oh yeah, because Crush will beat MacD. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll beat Crush.
Are you so sure about that?
Do you remember their Genesis set?
It was close.
It was a 3-0.
I think Chu is favored, but I still think it's not a like first 13th playing Crush is kind of intimidating. As Ice Climbers.
Yeah, I'll agree. But if he beats Crush, then he'll have Drug Fox? Ooh, Drug Fox, their last step was super close.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really hard bracket for Chu. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I think Chu gets. I think at best he gets like because Chu has to get like the mango like sort of factor in his bracket as extremely.
The mango factor, you mean 3-0ing mango?
Yeah, he needs to have mango in it. But I think the thing is, this is just so unfavorable for him. Between having Hungrybox in a side of bracket, I know he beat him last time, but Esther J is still challenging. He has Leffen on his side of bracket. He has Diz. He probably has Nintendo. That's not.
He might get Cobalt.
Yeah,
There's like all these different possibilities lead to just people that could beat him. Like all the possibilities.
Yeah, I love how even you, the ultimate true believer, is just terrified at the prospect of Cobalt.
This is a terrible bracket. I've never seen a bracket so bad for Chu in my life.
I think Chu's gonna get 9th at this tournament.
If Chu gets top 4, he's a legend.
I think Chu will get 9th at this tournament, or...
No, you're not allowed to say that.
I'm not allowed?
Okay, so here's what I think is going to happen. I think Chu is going to lose to Nintendo. Then, I think he's going to beat Smuckers. Then I think he's going to beat Crush. Then I think he's going to beat Drug Fox, because their last hit was Game 5 last hit. Well, not last hit, Game 5 last stock. I think Drug Fox got super lucky on one of the Yoshi's games, and it pissed me off. So I think Chu's going to win that. And I think Chu will get S-Fat, and I think he'll win. And then I think Chu will get Leffen. I think Chu will win. And I think Chu will get Mango. I think Chu will win. And I think Chu will get 3rd.
Okay, I'm going to say Chu gets 9th, losing to Drug Fox.
You think he's going to get... I can see that. I think if he... Man, this is... I don't like this bracket. Why did I seed this? Why, Chu? I didn't mean to.
Okay, so let me see if there's anything else like super notable for.
How do you think HBox Leffen will go?
HBox has had the upper hand lately, but I still feel like long-term historical trends point toward Leffen winning that matchup.
I agree. I think Leffen's gonna win, and then I think Armada's gonna win the tournament.
Shocker.
Armada promised that he's not going to drop out of this one.
I'm going to say Mango wins this tournament. YOLO.
No, you can't say that.
Why not?
Because it's not going to happen.
You know why Mango's going to win this tournament?
Because he's not going to have to run into Chu?
That's the first part. What's the second part?
Are you saying that Armada's going to drop out?
No.
What's the second part?
It's Mother's Day Mango, man.
Oh, that's right. It is. I forgot about. Yeah, Mango's probably going to beat Armada in winners.
No, that's actually such a stupid rationale. It has nothing to do with Mango's like actual playing ability. I'm just picking it because it's a bullshit reason.
Did you know Mango? Every tournament that Mango's won on Mother's Day weekend has also been a tournament that Armada did not attend.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
So this is interesting. It's the streak versus Armada.
So I know we've talked about Mike Hayes versus SFAT in the past, but SFAT has beaten him, right?
Yeah, but I think Mike Hayes definitely can beat him. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I don't think it's out of it either. But
yo, what if Mike Hayes gets winner semis?
Dude, that'd be sick. Mike Hayes winner semis. I'm game.
You were game for Mike Hayes winner's finals last time.
Yeah, I was game.
Yeah, and then Chu took 2 stocks with Sopo. 2.
I couldn't believe it.
Because he's a legend. He's Chu Dat, and he's Chu good. Is.
I'm trying to think like, what is I think SFAT has a pretty. If it weren't for Armada, SFAT. If it weren't for Armada, so many of these people would have a better chance.
Listen, if it weren't for Armada, everybody else's chance at winning this tournament would double.
Oh, okay. I think I have a good. So Ice. I think Ice beats SJ.
Oh, you think Ice beats SJ?
Yeah, he beat them the last time they played.
So what you're saying is Chu Dat's going to beat Lucky, and then he's going to beat Ice, and he's going to beat Mango.
No, I think Chu Dat loses to Drug Fox.
No, but that's on the other side. That's if he loses to Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you haven't. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. You just hate Chu. I see.
I'm gonna go with. Wait, hold on. What was I just talking about before you distracted me with Chu?
You're talking about SFAT?
Oh,
No, you said Ice beats SJ.
Ice beats SJ. He loses to H-Box, which brings him to losers for 9th, in which... Oh, where did SJ go in bracket? Oh,
He fight Mike Hayes.
I wonder who will take that, Mike Hayes or Ice.
That's interesting. I think Ice would win, but
I think Ice wins, but that's actually kind of crazy.
and then he'd have Nintendo. I don't trust Ice versus Ice Climbers right now.
Wait, no, Ice doesn't have a Nintendo. Ice would have.
Do you think Lucky would be Nintendo?
Yeah, I think Lucky would be Nintendo.
So then he'd have Lucky, so then Ice would be Lucky.
Yeah. And then
So
Ice would probably have to play Mango and lose.
But if he gets Leffen.
I still think Leffen would beat him. But there's a yeah, but you're right in that there's a chance that
Ice baby. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
So Ice's max at this tournament is 4th, but the worst.
Absolute max.
But the
Dude,
worst,
Ice needs a good tournament. He hasn't been to anything in a while.
But at worst, he could lose to S2J, and then what does Ice's bracket look like? Cobalt, he won't lose to him. KJH, I don't think he'd lose to him. SFAT, maybe lose to. Ice has a really good bracket.
You don't think he'd lose to KJH?
I think he could, but like, I wouldn't bet on.
KJH has Ryan Ford.
Oh, no, KJH beat Ryan Ford when they played last time. He might have figured him out.
Yeah, but it was 3-2. I'd still favor Ryan.
Yeah, I still favor Ryan in the head-to-head. But yeah,
dude, Ryan Ice.
No, Ice.
That actually sounds so hyped to me. I don't know why. I don't know why that's so hyped to me.
Because it's like the best of the past and some of the best of the present.
It's like the best from Canada versus the best from Germany.
This is the thing is, even if Ice loses to S2J, this is like his ideal bracket. It's just Foxes.
And then he has SFAT. And he's gonna double 3-stack SFAT again.
Or I mean, SFAT beat him at Summit, so let's not sleep on him.
I know, but that big house set was so good.
Dude, we could see Ice drugged Fox again. Yeah.
Dude, is Ice. Dude, Ice, even if he loses to SJ, still potentially has a shot at 4th.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to go far as to say Ice makes top 8 at this tournament.
Yeah, this is a good bracket. Ice needs a good tournament. He hasn't been to anything in a while.
Yeah, and can you imagine if he gets 4th or like 5th? It'll be the perfect time for people to start saying like Ice is top 10 and stuff like that. When he's not.
He'd be top 15.
Yeah, if he beat Leffen again, yeah.
Yeah, if he beat Leffen again, I'd put him top 15. I'd probably put him above. I think I'd put him above Nunn and S2J.
So,
and below Swedish.
Maybe. I mean, really, in this path, any of those Foxes, they're all pretty good, except for Cobalt, who will probably go Marth.
Actually, no, Cobalt's working on the Fox Ditto.
Like, between Ice, KJH, SFAT, Ice, KJ, SFAT, and maybe Mike Hayes, like, they all have pretty good...
And Ryan Ford.
And I wouldn't trust Ryan to beat SFAT, but...
Dude, I want to see Ryan do good. I don't know why. I like Ryan.
I don't know if I want to see him do good, but I mean...
Maybe it's just because he has, like, the same last name as me.
Jeez. I think... Yeah, Ice has a... Out of the people here, I think Ice is like a safe bet for someone who will do well at this tournament.
Yeah, you know who's not a safe bet?
Moon.
I was gonna say Chu Dat, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say...
But what about Moon? Like, Mango, he loses to Mango.
Then he
has Crush, maybe. Crush or DizKid.
Yeah, Crush or DizKid, and he has Mike Hayes the next round, and then probably S2J or...
Mike Hayes or Shroomed.
Probably S2J or Ice that round. That's hard.
Yeah, I think his max is like...
Because, I mean, like, on one hand, it's the Fox bracket, which Moon tends to do well in, but on the other hand, it's like...
It's all the Foxes that are good against Marth.
Yeah, I would be cautious on betting on I would be cautious to bet on Moon this tournament. I would not. I wouldn't do it. But I think the ones that do have good pats are Mike Cage, SFAT, KJH, and Ice. I would one of those four, and I would go with Ice.
You think KGH has a good path?
Yeah, if he beats, if it's Fox Dittos.
What if he loses to Prof?
Well, if he loses to Prof, then
Oh, that's a better bracket because he gets Sheiks into Hugs.
yeah, he gets June, Hugs, or yeah, he gets Hat, the MTVA guys, then he gets Hugs, then he gets probably Lucky or Slocks. Lucky,
Yeah.
Slocks, or Cobalt.
And I think I would favor him over all of them. Actually, no, not Lucky. I wouldn't favor him over Lucky.
KJH could get 9th at this tournament.
Yeah, well, we can say that about a lot of people.
But my money would be on Ice. I think Ice gets 5th at this tourney if I had to guess.
I think Chu Dat gets 3rd.
You literally are looking, like, look at Chu's bracket. This is the worst.
Dude, but you gotta have the heart. What if he gets 3rd at this tournament? He's number 7.
It depends on who he beats.
Dude, if he gets 3rd at this tournament with this difficult bracket, I'm giving him 7. I don't even care.
Who does he? Yeah, but he has to beat HBox, or he has to. In order for him to get 7, he has to do something that that changes what we thought of him before. So he has to beat HBox, or he has to beat Leffen. No, he's not beating Armada.
You don't know. He has the Puff now.
Okay. Do you want to give? I know I said earlier we would give our top 8.
Wait, let's do a prop bet. Prop bet right now.
Okay, do you want to do prop bet before? Wait, who did you have winning doubles again?
Left and Ice.
I had Mango Lucky. All right, props bets for singles. Okay. Do we see games played by Chu Dat's Jigglypuff?
I'd say over under 1.5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna say under.
I will also say under, because I don't think he'd play it more than once.
I don't even think he brings it out against Armada. I think it was literally just something for Mewtwo King.
But if he gets the Puff for Armada, I wanted to make this prop bet. If Chu Dat's Puff comes out versus Armada, I want an over under on how many stocks.
Okay.
2.5.
I won't do it right now, but if I were to guess, I would say under, pretty solidly. Armada, based on what he's said on stream or what I've heard from others, he put like thousands of hours into that matchup, just studying it every night and like really learning it to the most he possibly could.
Before he decided that it was stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel bad for Armada. He put all that work in just to get destroyed by Hungry Bucks.
Yeah, but he's doing fine now, so I don't feel too bad for him. So
fine. Definitely the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, he's doing okay. So games played by Jigglypuff in single. Choose Jigglypuff 1.5. I said under. You said over.
I said under.
Oh, okay. So we both say under. Number of Yayas on stream from Chu, but this time with a caveat from Chu Dat.
Okay, let's make it 6.5.
I'm gonna say under, but that's because I have him losing early.
I'm gonna go over.
Of course.
I'm gonna go over. I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay, let's go with a number of pop-offs in top 8. I think the over and under is 3.5.
Yeah, I'll go with under.
I'm gonna say over, because I could see Mango doing it once, Armada doing it once, and Leffen doing it twice, and someone else.
You know, HBox hasn't been popping off a lot recently.
Yeah, because he's been super zen, or he's been trying to keep himself zen against opponents he knows he should beat. I'm gonna say Leffen. Each of the gods has one, and then a non-god has one in a separate set.
I have a question. If Mango beats Chu, do you think he pops off?
No. Well, it depends how the set goes. If he just like runs him over, no, I don't think he cares. But if he wins like a nail biter, then hell yeah.
I think if he beats Chu, like run over, he'll like shake his hand, and then like Lucky or Alex will run up to like hug him, and then he'll do like a small pop off.
Do you think Lucky or Alex do a Yeahs if he beats him?
I think Mike Hayes will come up and do a Yeahs.
Yeah, Mike's dude. It was so funny when Chu did it on Mike back, and Mike started just like punching him.
Yeah, Mike didn't want anything to do with it, man.
Dude, Mike's a teddy bear. He's the man.
Dude, sometimes when I look at Mike, I think he's a jerk, but then I actually watch him, and he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah, no, he comes off as he comes off as super mean sometimes. He's actually like Mike is actually such a nice dude.
Dude, he is a teddy bear. I agree.
I think if I were to I'm trying to think of other funny props bets. Who's commentating this event by any chance? Or top 8?
I don't know.
Who's commentating top 8?
Top 8? I don't know. Probably Blur.
Is Blur here?
Isn't Blur always here?
Is he at Royal Flush?
Should be. I know Tafo. Isn't Tafo?
Yeah, but I don't think he's commentating top 8.
Rip Tafo. I don't know who then.
Okay, no, here's a good one for Ice. How many... Okay, let's say Ice disrespect. Ice disrespect chart. How many times do you think we'll see Ice openly disrespect someone on stream in a way meant to make them feel bad or provide amusement?
I think we go over under 3.5.
Again? And this can be anything as Ice doing like a simple like choking sign or doing a throat slit, or
that was the best thing when he beat SFAT.
It was so unnecessary. It was just so like unnecessarily mean but funny.
Dude, that was the best pop-up of all time.
Dude, you know why? You know why it was also funny? Because SFAT, you could tell SFAT was so mad afterward.
No, because SFAT was like, I have a legitimate shot to win this tournament.
And Ice just comes out of nowhere.
Ice just comes out of nowhere and like triple 3 stocks him. Nobody saw it coming.
Alright, the other things that could be considered disrespectful is something like Ice being up 3 stocks to 1, but just like going for 5 jabs in a row or something silly.
What about Ice making his stupid smile?
No, that's too hard to count.
Cause he has an amazing smile, but it's so stupid.
No, he definitely has an amazing smile for sure. I'm gonna put Ice disrespect chart at 4.5 things he does that's disrespectful. I'm gonna go way over on that.
I'm gonna go over as well. Okay, I have one more. Cobalt SDs.
Well, I have Cobalt getting like what 13th at this tournament or so. So how many matches does he get on stream?
So I think going over under 7.5 is good.
I'm gonna say he does 2 a set. So I'm gonna say. So
I'm gonna go over.
No. So let's put it at 6.5. I'm gonna say under.
I'm gonna go over definitely. I think, dude,
Dude, every time I hear like Plover complain about a Cobalt SD, I'm like, why even bother complaining? It's just literally in his soul to SD.
Dude, his original tag was "Don't blink" because if you blink, you'll miss him SDing 3 times. That was actually the reason why it was called "Don't blink" because he SD'd a lot.
Dude, the other thing with Cobalt's SDs is that they're not like regular missed ledge dashes or failed recoveries.
Dude, they're the best SDs of all time.
Cobalt will like finish taking a stock, be in the middle of a stage, and then all of a sudden side B to the left.
You know what my favorite SD ever is, even though it was super sad? It was him versus Pew Pew at EVO. And he was winning, and he was edge guarding, and then he had him off the stage, and all he had to do was hold ledge. But instead, he side B's off the stage, off the side.
Oh yeah,
like,
that one is so stupid. No, the other funny one is or this one is so heartbreaking. But when he was he was making a comeback against Armada, but he just, for whatever reason, he gets on like Randall, and then he just like runs
Oh,
off Randall in forward airs.
dude, no, that was heartbreaking because he actually had the set.
Dude, some of Cobal's SDs are just like so stupid, but the other funny things with Cobal is when he does something just like by complete accident, like he spot dodges 4 times in a row and just like up smashes randomly and it catches his opponent.
Dude, Cole's so awesome.
Okay.
He SDs all the time. He plays so goofy, but he's so happy.
So we have 1.5 games by Choose Jigglypuff, but we both say under. We have 6.5 Yeas from Chu Dat. I say under, you say over. Pop-offs and top 8, I say over 3.5. We both say over 3.5. Ice Disrespect chart, which is 4 point, or Ice Disrespect tactics. I have 4.5 and I have over and you have over. Cobalt SDs we have at 6.5. I have under, you have over.
I have way over. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me. Okay, why don't we do?
Dude, Cobalt SD should just be one that stays at every tournament. It's the perfect one.
No, here's a good one. Games lost by Armada. 5.0.
5.0?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I'll go under. Actually,
I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say over.
I'm gonna go. He loses 1 game to Mango, 1 game in winners finals, and 2 games in grands. So I'm gonna go 4 games. So I'm gonna go under.
I'm gonna say the same thing, but I think he loses a game to Drugged Fox. Either he loses a game to Drugged Fox or he gets the bracket reset on him.
Oh, I just realized Armada hugs. At Paragon, Orlando hugs almost won. Nobody knows that.
I wouldn't count on it. Paragon Orlando was also like Armada's worst tournament.
No. Pound.
He got fifth at Paragon Orlando.
Actually, in terms of play, that probably was his worst tournament because he almost lost to Hugs. He should have lost to Cobalt. He lost to H-Box really badly, and he lost to Leffen in like one of the greatest sets of all time.
It's kind of crazy that set used to look like the Future and Fox Dittos, because if you watch it now, it looks like second tier or third tier Foxes today. Like Leffen and Armada have gotten so much better than even.
Nah, it's still crazy hype though.
No, it's super hype for sure.
Dude, he didn't even need to meditate. He just 4-stocked him. It was over.
Okay, so I think we have our prop bets down.
So we both have Armada winning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have Armada at first, Hungrybox second, Chu Dat third, Leffen fourth,
Mm-hmm.
5th Mango SFAT, 7th Ice, and Drugbox.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just writing down what you have. So, just for future reference. So you have Mango, or you have Armada, H-Box, Chu, Leffen, Mango, SFAT, and then Ice Drugged Fox, right?
Yeah.
So, none of your rankings changed significantly after this tournament except for Chu Dat going above SFAT.
Chu Dat's already above SFAT. You mean Chu Dat going above Wizzy?
Yeah, Chu Dat going above Wizzy, excuse me.
Ice might go higher too. Because I have him beating S2J.
Okay. Yeah, I have Ice beating SJ also, but even if he doesn't beat SJ, he has such a good bracket run. So I'm going to say Armada wins this, but I think Leffen resets the bracket. I think H-Box gets 4th at this tournament. I think Mango gets back to form with a good solid third place. But I think the sets he loses against Armada and Leffen are pretty winnable. I think he just loses it by a little bit. I think Ice gets 5th at this tournament. Based on losers bracket, I probably expect Drug Fox to also get 5th, if I had to guess.
Okay. So Ice Drug Fox at 5th.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense because I think Drug Fox gets 7th at this tournament because I have Ice and Drug Fox playing in. Wait, do I? No, because that would be S2J spot. So that'd be S2J, Drug Fox. Okay, I think S2J and Ice get 5th at this tournament.
Okay. Okay. And then I think you have Lucky getting 7th.
Yeah, I think I do also.
Yeah.
Then I have Lucky and like.
Because you have Lucky beating Nintendo, and then I think you have Lucky Drug Fox, right?
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I think so. Then the question is, who do I have? I have Lucky and Drug Fox playing for 7th, but I have Lucky getting 7th. Oh wait.
No. You have Lucky and Drug Fox both getting 7th.
Oh right. Okay.
And then you have S2J and Ice both getting 5th.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we both agree Armada is the clear favorite. Leffen and H-Box have an outside chance. Mango also has an outside chance. You're going all in on the 1% that Chu gets 3rd, and there's a 1% of the 1% that Chu, or like basically a non-zero but insignificant amount that Chu wins the event.
I don't think he's gonna win. Do you think he could beat Armada? No.
No, of course not.
The only way it could ever happen is if he beats Leffen, and then he beats Hungry Box, which is possible but really difficult, and then Mango beats Armada. That's the only way.
What do you think? No, I don't think he has a I think it's like non-zero, but Armada has to be throwing up, and he has to be so tilted he goes Game and Watch and gets drunk.
Dude, the fact that it's even non-zero is like just crazy to me.
I mean, is it so ridiculous to say he has a non-zero chance when most people say that Westballs is a non-zero chance?
No, but Westballs actually has a 0 chance. Westballs never had a non-zero chance.
Okay, so just to clarify for everyone, these are prop bets for the singles tournament at Royal Flush this weekend. So we both think that Chu Dat will play under 1.5 games with Jigglypuff on stream. I think Chu Dat will have under 6.5 Yayas on stream. Pika says over. We both have over 3.5 pop-offs in top 8. We both have over 4.5 times Ice does something disrespectful on stream. I have under 6.5 SDs from Cobalt on stream. Pika has over. I have over 5 games lost by Armada this tournament. Pika has under. Pika's tournament predictions are Armada wins with H-Box in 2nd, Chu Dat in 3rd, Leffen in 4th, Mango and SFAT for 5th, and Ice and Drug Fox for 7th. Meanwhile, I have Armada winning also, but I have Leffen getting 2nd, Mango getting 3rd, H-Box getting 4th, Ice and SJ getting 5th, and Lucky and Drug Fox getting 7th. Alright. I think I'm going to end the podcast right now.